Oh yeah, let's get to it.
Come on, man.
Hey, good morning. Hey, man. I hope y'all having a great morning, man. I told y'all who got the hottest intros in the motherfucking game, man. You better say T Money. Cam ain't fucking with me. Shannon Sharp ain't fucking with me. Stephen A. Smith ain't fucking with me. Who got the hottest intro in the game, man? Who gets you hype in the morning on your way to work? While you at work, you better say T Money, my nigga. Because, hey, I told you, that goddamn intro make you jump out your seat, man. I be over here jamming like a motherfucker. Oh, jam. Speaking of jam, y'all see the title, but y'all know my motherfucking slogan. Hey, man, come on, man. Keep it real with me. You got to keep it real with me because T gonna keep it real with you. But back to the oh, jam. Y'all see the title, man. 2 cams in Carolina in a Carolina Panthers uniform would be crazy work. Chat. 2 cams in a Carolina Panthers uniform would be crazy. You know, this was some shit I was thinking about. You know, just yesterday, just riding, you know what I'm saying, cruising and shit. I said, this would be a good topic to speak about. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, history may repeat itself. Because, you know, it took us a while before we got the Cam. You know, it was some ups and downs. It was about the same amount of years for the ups and downs on our way to Cam. I think we made one playoff appearance with Jake there at home during that time. But then old Jake the Snake had a shoulder injury. Elbow injury, I think, and it fucked his thorn up, and then he turned into pick 6 Jake. You know what I'm saying? So history may repeat itself, as the great Deion Sanders said. Oh, Cam, yeah. I was just thinking about it, riding right, and I told y'all something came over T Money. You know, I don't know. It's just this feeling, chat. Like the team is about to start winning again. I don't know. Like it just came over me. And you know, y'all niggas could jump on my top and be like, T Money, stop bullshitting, bro. Stop playing. Yeah. But let's shout out Poppin' right quick. He said, here we go. Keep it real with me. And I keep it real with you. Hey, like, share, and subscribe. Shout out Poppin'. Shout out my dog, Omar motherfucking Tillman. Hey, man, you be having some great points. You got to start pulling up a lot more, Omar. Hey, look, it's finna go left today. But y'all do me a favor, man. Please support the channel by hitting the Cash App, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and I love you all. Yes, sir. Listen, let's be great, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's take over this year. You know what I'm saying? Let's do some shit motherfuckers think we can't do. You know what I'm saying? Not just because it's the new year. Maybe it just may be your time. You know what I'm saying? So let's put one foot in front of the other and get this stepping, goddammit, in the right direction. But other than that, back to the topic. 2 cams in a Carolina Panthers uniform would be crazy work. In chat, like I said, something came over T Money, man. I don't know what it was. I was just, like I said, I was just cruising. I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? All the news, about how we can control our own destiny. I know you motherfuckers. It's a lot to go into it, but it's a possibility. You know what I mean? So never doubt the possibility of being in position to change your franchise. When I hear a lot of y'all talk, and it's quite a few of y'all, majority of the fan base, if I must say, this is gonna hit home. When I talk about, fixing the franchise. Well, a lot of you guys allude to fixing just the defensive side of things, right? But we all know that the franchise starts with fixing the quarterback first, fixing that situation allows you to focus on other needs at hand. Being able to put points on the board is fixing, the problem at hand. Because once you're able to score, because that's one major thing, chat. That's one major thing that's lingering around these parts, right? So when I talk the shit I talk and say what I say, T Money, what do you mean by just scoring points per se? Because right now that's the problem at hand. To me, if I'm where I need to be, right? Let's just put it that way. If I'm where I need to be, and let's say in the draft, a lot of you are afraid to make a move because you've invested so much into a certain player. Let's just put it that way. That's just like you investing into a stock, but they telling you it's plummeting. It's about to plummet. You know what I'm saying? So hop out. But you've invested so much money into that one stock, you don't want to pull out per se, or be in a situation like a Martha Stewart. You feel me? But Martha Stewart took a risk. Yeah. Cost her some time, but she took a risk. Ultimately, at the end of the time, she was still in good hands. So that's what I'm getting to here. It's time to take a risk. It's time for a bunch of you motherfuckers that put your all into that one stock investment. It's time to, maybe move off of it. Look at the bigger picture. And when I say what I say, and let me shut out the chat before I finish talking the shit I'm talking. We're gonna say Happy New Year, homie. Hey, I appreciate that. JM say that's not a QB in the draft franchise. That is a franchise changer. JM also says a QB is not carrying an offense on his back without a great support cast, unless it's Mahomes, Lamar, Allen, Burrow, etc. Even underperform without good roster. So, to my guy JM's point, let me say this. You mentioned the name. And when I say you mentioned the name, it's the very first name you mentioned. You said that a QB is not carrying the offense on his back without a great supporting cast, unless it's Mahomes. Well, JM, let me ask you. When Patty came in the league, did he start? Did he start? That's my one question to you. The answer to that question is no. He didn't start. He sat behind Alex Smith. He came into a team that was already built to win off of an Alex Smith injury. Who knows if we know the great Patrick Mahomes if that injury never happens to a great Alex Smith. But to sit here and say that a quarterback can't put the team on their back, when I've watched both of these guys on my screen put teams on their back with less talent on them and be successful. Now, one may be at the collegiate level and one maybe was at the NFL level. So JM, before you start to name certain players, I need you to think about the situation first, because see, I'm short with it today. And in any angles that you niggas want to take and you feel you should get off, I'm with it. Because JM, to your point exactly, Patrick Mahomes has never carried that team because it was already built to succeed. It was just heading in that direction. He's always been a spoiled little bitch. I will say that, because they put so much speed and so much talent around him that he had no choice but to be successful. Now, you take that same success for Patrick Mahomes and you put him here through the same struggles Cam had to go through. Veteran receiver in Steve Smith, rookie year. To me, a Hall of Fame tight end, which he ain't lacking that over there. A terrible offensive line. Bad situational, anything when it came to Dave Gettleman as the GM. Getting pieces in here to fit, all types of shit, just crazy. So when you think of that situation and what Cam had to fight through, right? Being that he never had a number one receiver, Kelvin Benjamin flopped. Devin Funches being mediocre. him having to rely on speed, which was a Ted Ginn. You know, having a running back like Jonathan Stewart, but that's nothing that, you know, Patrick Mahomes lacks there. Going through different situations on who's going to be here, you know, going into a certain year, who's not. And I've watched that man put the team on his back. Not only put the team on his back, but carry that team to a Super Bowl with no receivers. But through that entire process, Cam made that team who it was. Now, when I think of the likes of the Chiefs, right, I'm thinking Andy Reid makes that team who it is, or who it's turning into. You know, being that, hey, let's go get Patrick Mahomes, all of these pieces. And not to say every head coach is the same. But you can't name not one receiver that hasn't been successful over there. You can't name not one receiver that hasn't had top tier speed over there. Not one. And this goes all the way down from Juju. This goes from for Tyreek Hill. He shined over there. Now he's in Miami. And then they got a bunch of speed demons over there. You got Travis Kelce, who's the heart and soul of that offense. The offensive line has been top tier since that nigga even stepped behind the offensive line in the Chiefs. So not to, you know, hey, shout out to the 105 in here, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Make sure y'all support the channel, man. But, you know, when you think about situations, you know, when you say Lamar didn't have it all when he came in. When you say Josh Allen, he didn't have it all when he came in. You get what I'm saying? Burrow. You know, like come on, dog. You just gotta know what you're talking about, JM. But let me shout out the rest of the chat. Red Swarm, what's happening, baby? Terrell 25, what's happening, baby? Let's get back to Red Swarm, though. He say, T-Money, good morning. T-Money, I hope you dropped the link this morning. All these shows about the draft lets me know that y'all are on to the next season. I get that for at 4-13, but there's one more game. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, look, man, we've been talking about the draft for a minute now. He said we got to talk about our matchup on Sunday. Oh, yes, sir. We're going to get to all of that today. Trail 25 say fans don't even know we can't sign no big defensive free agents because we gotta cater more pieces to Bryce this offseason. Most of our cap going on bringing in a offensive piece. Hey, so to touch on Trail's point here, Trail 25, right? And I want to shout out Brent E for that cash app. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate the love. He said, I just want to show love for your hard work, fam. Hey, Brent E, I appreciate that, family. I appreciate that, man. And matter of fact, you know, hey, man, that's much love, man. That's much love. If you ain't already modded up, I think I might go and mod you up for that cash app. Yes, sir. So whoever sent that, whoever Brent is, put something in the chat and I'm going to mod you up. Because y'all know Mod Wrenches is, because we're growing over here, Mod Wrenches is on a discount for $10 today. So, or all week, matter of fact. But listen, to touch on Trail's point, exactly right? So you're talking about big defensive, you know, free agent. We can't get none of them. But then they also want to go out and draft a big defensive guy that's probably going to cost more money. He said, just sent you a little something. Hey, Red, I'm gonna go ahead and mod you up for that, family. Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and mod you up. Let me get Red straightened out right quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get back to this because this is gonna be a topic of discussion, for a while. So until at least until the draft. But let me mod my boy up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Red Swarm, you are now a moderator over here. Yes, sir. My wrenches are $10 if you want to become a mod. We're growing heavy over here. Yes, sir. But listen, back to I want to touch on Trail's point. He had a great point here. Fans don't even know that we can't sign a big defensive free agent because we got to cater more pieces to Bryce. Now, alluding to Bryce, he was drafted. We're not going to touch too long on him because everybody knows the situation with Bryce. But alluding to that situation, chat, right? Pretty much, just like Trail said, you get every year is either you gotta cater to him, you gotta even if we spent the entire draft on Bryce last year, right? Missed out on some defensive pieces. I get that, trust me. But Bryce was drafted because he was considered a point guard. And I always told y'all when they start to make assumptions that, it's shit that's supposed to stay in basketball or the NBA, per se. The QB is not going to be successful because they kept calling Bryce a point guard, kept saying that, hey, you won't have to get as many pieces around this guy. He can make whatever around him work, right? So when you allude to all of that being said, and then you turn around and say, oh, well, we need to get more pieces for him. He needs this. He needs that. Well, it goes against the grain of what was said during the draft, right? So now, not only is that going against the grain, but chat, listen, it's diabolical because, for one, I feel like I'm lied to. For two, that should show the fan base that this ain't the guy that he was drafted to be. If he's needing all of these pieces just to be successful, then that should point out problems. But we look right over that, and we're here in the moment now. So if he was a quarterback that needed all of these pieces, maybe he should have been drafted in the lower rounds and he would have went to a team that had all of that, because that's not something that you're going to build overnight. It's not something that you're going to build in one draft. It's just not going to happen. But back to, we can't focus on problems at hand. We can't move forward, chat. We just can't move forward to bigger and better pieces if it's a number that's lingering to shout out to the 166 in here. It's a number that's lingering in my head, right? And when I mean lingering, it's staying there. It's troubling, it's worrying. I'm worried. So when you look at 21, 52, 12 TDs and 9 interceptions, I'm worried. Going into your third year, it's supposed to be improved. I mean, I get some of these people have bad rookie years, right? But some people turn that shit around, or start to look promising at a certain point of the rookie year. But this ain't promising. We knocking at the same door as 2023. So why open the door in 2025 and walk through the same bullshit? Let me invite you into my house, even though I know you're gonna fuck my shit up. You done it. You done it last Christmas, and I'm gonna open the door for you in 2025 and let you come in and fuck my house up. You just known to be a train wreck. You one of them. You drank too much. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. The people the fam talk about. So when I sit here, chat, and I look at the situation, right? It's troubling. It's worrying, and a lot of people don't see that. they find, because once you invest something, you know, and people start to tell you, hey man, I think you need to take a different route. But not only have you invested so much into that shit, you have bagged that situation so much that you don't want to be wrong about it. So this is what has a lot of people batting against getting rid of the motherfucker, or just moving on. But because you put in so much, because you put in the time, the energy, you've walked out there, you filmed, you've been to practices, you put in time. You don't want to see your time go to waste. You still think that you see something that's not there. But all in all, if I'm looking at numbers, this is deja vu. It's happening again. I've been here before. So I don't know. The funny thing about deja vu, if you've been there before, something is alarming. That means you need to move. You know what I'm saying? You need to move away from that situation. If you feel like you're walking in the path of been there or been there before, you need to move. And that's just what it is, chat. You got to move away from it, because I told y'all we're knocking at a door, or you got a fucking outsider knocking at your door that's gonna come in and do the same shit he done before. So when I say, if you have the opportunity to change your franchise, then that's what you do. Because who's to say that you can't take that pick, right? Listen, and that's why I sit back and I listen to a lot of y'all, right? And I hear y'all. Shout out to the 187 in here. This is a touchy topic. 213 in here, matter of fact. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. Let me shout out the chat and we're going to get back to it. Paris told me to shut up. You sound dumb. Red Swan, do me a favor. Calculate and get his bitch ass the fuck up out of here. Yo, what up? What's happening, wide receiver Tristan? Let's get it, man. Look, guys, show me love, man. Hey, hit the like button, please. Subscribe if you're new. Bless the Cash App, support the channel. But chat, when who's to say that if we go into this draft, right, and you see the opportunity to get, a top tier guy, right? It move away from the situation. Does it scare you guys that you may not get the defensive pieces that you wanted? Or is it more so, you being scared of the investment? That you put your all into going to shit. All right, which we all know they all do. They plummet at times. Ain't nothing new with stocks. You know what I'm saying? So, when you talk about Bryce, bad investment. If I'm Tepper, I'm on the verge of telling myself, hey, I may have spent way more money, defending a guy that didn't work out. David Tepper. If I'm talking to you business to business partners, right? If I'm that guy that needs to wake you up when you come to for advice, I'm telling you, let it go, because you had no problem letting go of Frank Reich, not giving him time to help that rookie develop, but you let him go because of the media, right? But your investment, which you're a billionaire, you've had a lot of shit plummet on you. It takes a lot to get to where you are. A lot of L's, chat. It takes a lot of L's to get to where he is. Trust me. So this is an L. Take it how you want to. Take it or leave it. But this will live to haunt you. Now, if the situation is presented to us, and we're in that top conversation to get one of those guys, such as a Cam. Oh, Cam. Yeah. Tepper, I'm saying you do it because it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt. It hurts nothing. If it presents itself and it puts you there, you're there for a reason. You can't fuck it up. So this what leads me back to my question to start the show off. 2 cams in Carolina in a Carolina Panthers uniform would be crazy work, and it would be, and let me show the chat some love. Shout out, damn. Let me see. Drafting the QB would be a joke. Okay, that's somebody who put in an investment. Too much of an investment, and he don't want to see it go to shit. All right, bro. They had Bryce Young. They don't need camward. Okay. All right. So let me ask you something, Leo. Nah. Hey, not JM Red. I was talking about the nigga in the chat who was putting that bullshit. He look like he gone, but no. JM good. Unblock him. He straight. Yeah. Yeah. JM good. Goddamn. He always gonna do what he gonna do. But back to my guy Leo. He said they don't need Cam. So why don't we? If he's put us in this position twice, and the reason I say twice, chat, with his bad performance in 2023, he would have landed the Carolina Panthers number 1 pick in the draft for 2024, right? So the Bears ultimately ended up getting Caleb Williams out of the deal because we traded our first round to them to get this nigga, right? So not only has he put us in this position once, but if you put me at 2 again, something's telling me to grab another quarterback. Whether you like it or not, like I told you, I'm on y'all top because going 2-15 worst record in the league, and you're only winning as of right now 1 more game than you've won your rookie year, and the draft being based around you to succeed, the offensive linemen's being based around you to succeed. Chat, I'm getting rid of them because like I said, I'm not bashing them. It's just it's a repeated cycle. You're putting us here. You know what I'm saying? And by you putting us in these situations, and if the opportunity presents itself, you move forward. So let's get back to shout out Red. He say JM, my bad, brother. I misunderstood who T Money Order was. Yeah, it was the dude in the chat. Paris Taylor 236. I don't think nobody can see him no more. JM good though. But Red. Chat. If the opportunity presents itself, right, and we're number 2, a lot of people, oh man, move back, trade back, but for what? What's the reason? Your head coach already has trust issues about Bryce. It's been weeks where he had to make a decision to let us know, damn, at the end of the week, who the starting quarterback was going to be, and this went on for weeks. He's being held back. He's limited. He can't call what he wanted. We see it. So a second-year head coach can get a jump on a first-year head coach of a New Orleans Saints in our division, right? You could get a jump on just a lot of first-year. It's a lot of people that's been fired this year, and Dave goes into his second year, chat, and not get his guy. That's just unlike. That's not what I'm doing. That's just not. I'm not gonna be here and not pull the string or pull the. I'm not finna do that. Because if I don't, then I know what type of stress I'm about to be under. I know what I'm going to have to spend to be successful. I know I'm going to have to go away from passing the ball to be successful. I know I'm going to have to draft some strong ass running backs, and we continue to throw underneath 10 to 20 yards. I'm going to have to spend money and spend time getting players, which I've done in the last draft, just to make it fit for a handicapped quarterback. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not, Big Iron. What's happening, baby? He said, give Red a little power and he becomes a monster. All right, shout out to the chat, baby. Branch Pride say Bryce Young was starting to heat up at the end of the season, but Camward would be better in Carolina, I feel. And Bryce could do better on a different team. Yeah, it's time to part ways, man. And, I like the fact that, Branch Pride, said what he just said. I like that, man, because it's one thing that Branch is noticing, chat. It's one important thing that he's noticing. And he's noticing that Bryce is starting to heat up at the end of the season. That shit don't count. Because at the end of the season, Branch Pride, as you should know, what does that put us at? You're not winning a division. Yeah, you're pretty much out of the playoffs. So all that's telling me is, Bryce, you're a second half guy, and you play when it don't count or when nobody gives a fuck. That's like you losing real bad, right? In a pickup basketball game, motherfucker whooping your ass 10-2. You just start shooting threes for no apparent reason because you feel the need that it's time to. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to air this bitch out. That's what he's doing. Oh, I can play now. It don't mean shit. Oh, it's backyard football at this point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I said, and I ain't here to, talk about, him too much. But Richard said the problem with the league in this era, they expect you to come in and win now. It used to be draft the QB. They sit behind a vet for a year or two to learn. They expected him to win now. And that's a fact, Richard. That's a fact. But also, you got to understand, this is not a Tom Brady situation. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady got in by the grace of God. You feel me? Who was a vet who was an Andy Dalton for him to sit behind? Bryce moves around. The best QB for that nigga to sit behind so he can show him culture, how to control the stadium he's in, and how to be a pro in the league. That would have been that guy number one in the blue on the right-hand side of my screen. Him. That's who would have showed Bryce who to be and how to be. But he wasn't allowed that opportunity. Yeah. You can't go and verge off of a vacation Andy. This nigga been on vacation since he left the Bengals. You feel me? So when I talk about what I talk about, he was drafted number one. Most of the time, Richard, when you're drafted number one, you're supposed to come in and start. Because you want to know why? Richard, unlike you may be a patient fan, right? A hurt organization is not patient. This ain't, we've won 8 games. We've won 7 games. We just a step away. So you draft a QB like a Patrick Mahomes and he sit behind somebody like a Alex Smith who was winning, but injury broke his leg in so many places it fucked him up, shattered his shit. So when y'all talk this, come in and sit behind a vet to learn shit, no, because a hurt organization will be impatient. Not to say, Richard, that you would put him on the field, but those thousands and millions of fucking fans sitting in that stadium will get him put on the field faster than you think. Because now it steers the narrative. I told you I'm on y'all top today. T-Money on y'all fucking top. Bless the Cash App. It's in the right-hand corner. T-Money, 2eyes288. Now that steers the narrative that why the fuck you draft a rookie in the first round and you got him sitting on a bench? Yeah. So Richard, you saying, no, man, look, we just need to give him time. He need to sit behind this QB and that QB, and then he'll be okay. But wow, Richard, it's 2 or 3 or 5 of y'all screaming that. It's thousands of other motherfuckers screaming, put him on the field. Because when Bryce came to Carolina, it was Frank Reich had got up there saying that, he's going to have to battle it out with Andy. He's going to have to earn it if he doesn't. And then it was even stated that Andy Dalton was starting week 1. So then stirred the narrative here. Why the fuck we drafted number 1? They not gonna play him. I need to see Bryce week 1. So now that he's playing, he's fucking up. You know what I'm saying? And he's not proven to be what we drafted him to be. Oh, he should have sat behind somebody. It's easy to say that when you're in 10 games of the season already. Oh, he should have sat behind somebody. But when you eager and the urge and you excited for week 1 to hit, and that prodigy that you drafted ain't on that field, you feel like football ain't football. That's just how I feel. It lets you down. And that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Don't stare that narrative, because some of these niggas don't have to come in here and sit the fuck down. They can go in and bang out immediately. But when a guy shows you countless times that he's not it, you guys do what you're doing now. Oh, he should have sat. Oh, but he shouldn't have sat. Well, when we draft week 1, you wanted him out there. So it's kind of like a back and forth thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It would be more y'all agreeing for that person to start than to sit week 1. I'm just being honest, because it's the excitement of football. It's not necessarily what you're thinking. What's happening? Jay, he say, I'm gonna call you Jay, bro. He say, a big homie, yes, sir. He say, shout out Red Swarm. He say, Richard, I agree. Wins/losses is not a quarter QB stat, but a QB affects wins/losses more than anything. Yeah. He said that's Carolina's fault for not giving him that. So how's it our fault for having the narrative steered that he didn't need much to succeed? He's a point guard. This is why we drafted him. Yeah. And Anthony Green, shout out Anthony Green. He say, he's the problem. It's not the defense. You feel me? So shout out Richard. He said, you're talking about KC, who had a coach who's way better than. Okay, but that's not our fault. And that's why I say, hey, shout out Jay for that damn cash out, man. He said we need a L Sunday, bro. Oh yeah, we got to have it. We got to have it, bro. We got to get us a QB. Fuck what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? He said had Tyreek Hill. Okay, but Richard, I can tell you just came in. I just broke all of that shit down with Kansas City. You just came through the door, dog. He said, I don't think the situation is the same. It's not going to be the same, dog. But you got to understand, Richard, that's just like you pulling up at a job, right? You just got a new job and they tell you, hey, well, you're going to be manager A1 day 1, right? And then you get there expecting to, and then they tell you, hey, man, we're going to get you an office, right? And you get there expected to get your damn office and shit, and they run you through loops. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same situation with Bryce. We were told that he was him, right? And now we seeing what we seeing. You know, it's a lot, man. It's a lot that's going on here. And you know, shout out to Red. He said Anthony Green. That's not totally true either. Bryce Young has been responsible for more losses to your team, any one player since you drafted him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He say, "What up, Cam? Oh, Cam. Cameron Holmes in the chat. What's happening, baby? What's happening?" Eternal 252 said, "I wanted him to sit. You don't start a rookie with 2 divisional games back to back." Yeah, it depends on who he is now. If I'm like, if it's CJ, nigga, hey, I'm putting my gunslinger in there. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, promising, nigga. You just won a goddamn championship in the goddamn college league. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm starting your ass them 2 divisional games. That's off the ripper. Off the ripper. We ain't even got to go no further. You know what I'm saying? He said Herbert went in by default and tore it up. Thank you. Fuck wrong with these niggas? There's so many. I'm not dealing with the excuses for that nigga today. What team are you talking about? It's the Panthers Raiders for life. He said, "Oh, Panthers. Yeah. He said, so if you draft, shout out Chef. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Because Chief. He say, so if you draft Cam Ward, would you expect him to sit or start? If he starts, the same thing happens. If he sits, you're stuck with Bryce Young. I don't sit a Cam Ward. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't see him going through the same phases as a Bryce. He's chat. I told y'all his stats, he improved each year on the college level. He got better each year. He protected the ball, chat, each year. The interceptions got lower. He went from 10 to 9 to 7 and 7. The touchdowns increased. The yardage increased with less attempts and less completions. The nigga had 305. He had 4,313 yards, 39 TDs in 2024, 7 interceptions. Was sacked a total of 22. Went from a high 40-something to a 22. And this is what I'm saying, chat. When you look at shit like that, that's the player. You know, on top of, fixing the offensive line, but that's the player learning. That's the player being a gunslinger. And that let me know everything I need to know. That's the player learning how to elude pressure and extend plays. That's letting me know your vision is not struck, it's downfield. You see to have 43-13 chat. Your vision is at that point, your vision is open. You feel me? And not only that, he has a strong ass arm, dog. And he's accurate. He's an accurate QB that can run the ball. That's a plus. That's what I'm saying, chat. Y'all have to understand this shit. It's bigger than it. This motherfucker said, "Your coach sucks." Nigga, you down there with a coke smoking ass coach. Raiders. Antonio Pierce. Hell, don't get mad at us because he done fucked y'all out of a draft pick. Yeah, shout out Red. He said, but the Carolina Panthers, he said the Carolina Reaper was supposed to be like that number 1 overall pick. Thank you, Red. They don't hear that. He said, I'm a diehard Panthers fan. I think we should take Abdul from Penn State. No. Jar, no. Because this is what I'm saying. Y'all, when I'm talking to y'all, right? You ain't hearing T-Money. You ain't hearing me. All you hearing is, oh, the nigga from Penn State is good. He can help the defense. But meanwhile, Bryce has thrown under 3,000 yards and only 1 more touchdown than 2023. But it's the defense. And the defense in 2023 kept him in more games than this defense did. But those defensive players left because they seen the struggles we were about to go through with this young QB. A lot of y'all, I'm going to tell you something as a defensive player, a lot of y'all don't understand. The quarterback affects the entire team. I don't give a fuck if it's high school. I don't give a fuck if it's the college level. I don't give a fuck if it's the NFL. It affects the entire team. I won Defensive Player of the Year. Chat, listen to me. I won Defensive Player of the Year. Not once. A bunch of times. Listen to me. But our QB kept us on the field so much, man. Nigga, it made us look bad. See, that's another thing that y'all don't take into account. Like, if you're, I understand a couple games, motherfucker flashing, throwing TDs, because we had a QB like Bryce, right? The true shit. He kept us on the field so much, Jack. It made us look bad. It made us look like we wasn't shit. Because, like I told y'all, you got to understand. When offensive players out there besides the big men like the offensive linemen and shit like that, you got a quarterback probably ain't weighing that much, ran his whole life. You know what I'm saying? You got receivers. You got running backs. All they do is run. So when you got a defense, I don't know if y'all go to practices. I don't know if you've been to a Panthers practice, but I know when I played, we don't do drills where we run. No, the defense work on play calling. Most of the time, you're standing on the side. You get your conditioning in, especially if you're at the D-line by, going up against the O-line. Chat, listen to me. Linebackers, the whole time they're working on hip switch, shit like that. They ain't running. But when you go to the offensive side of the ball, this is what y'all don't take into account. When you go to the offensive side of the ball, coaches got the receivers running, getting them conditioned. Running backs, they're running. Getting after running plays, getting conditioned. Only motherfucker that really get the break is, and he don't get a break all the time because they have to run. Like they'll fuck around and have motherfuckers do suicides. And chat, this shit, listen to me, this shit real. When those guys constantly practice on that, even in the off season, and those big guys over those defensive players practice on knowing what play to call, knowing what play to what signals to give out, knowing what to tell the defense, the defensive linemen to do, knowing what calls, then the safeties and corners are something different. But at the end of the day, those are not the motherfuckers that's laying the hit to the running back. Those are not the motherfuckers that's laying the hit underneath. They're covering over top. So when you're talking about that front, it starts off at the front. But y'all keep screaming, oh, go and get defense. If they own the field, chat, this is what I told y'all. If they own the field more than that offense, they're not going to be successful. Those are heavier guys. Trust me. Our quarterback used to go and throw we'll get the ball back, and that motherfucker go and throw a clean pick or turn it over. As we walking to go sit down, listen to me. As we are walking to go and sit down, after we fought hard to get you the ball back. That's why I said you can't get that defense shit to me. I went through that shit. I know situational football. Listen to me. If you you're not gonna be, your stamina is not gonna be. And shout out. Oh, that was I thought somebody else had hit the cash out. You're not gonna be as conditioned as a wide receiver. You're not gonna be as conditioned as a running back. Chad, y'all gotta understand that. So the likes of a Bryce putting you in harm's way as you walking back to the bench or you sitting down for 1 or 2 minutes and Bryce go out there and turn the ball over. Or you have a 3 and out go by less than 2 minutes. You ain't been on the field in a 3-and-out happened. You ain't had time to breathe. You ain't had time to drink no Gatorade. You ain't had time to get no water. You don't have the time for that. But you right back on the field, and then a nigga like Saquon Barkley run all over your goddamn top because you ain't got no energy. Or running back then the big name got speed, but you keep constantly going back on the field, run all over your ass because you can't catch a breath. Even when the defense go out there, because I'm telling y'all, that it's true shit. I'm gonna say this right now. Y'all better hear me. You get on a good defense, you get 2.5 quarters. Make do. On a great defense, you get 3 quarters. Yeah, I said it. You get 3 quarters. Make do. So meaning that our defense is good. I'm not saying it's not bad. Y'all got to stop that. Them niggas fuck around, racked up over 13 sacks within the past few weeks, but you give Bryce all the credit for doing good the past 7. But I've seen them go out there and be good for 2 quarters and put him in positions to run it up, but he didn't. See, once you start to realize these things as a QB, like, okay, all right, well, damn, my defense doing this, they doing that. No, as a former defensive player myself, and as went through the situation that's going on in Carolina, like I say, chat, you only get on a good defense, you get 2.5 quarters. Sometimes it's 2. Bad defense, you get 1.5. Yeah, that's just what it is. You get 1.5 quarters. But on a good defense, you get 2.5. So right now, Carolina's just at 2.5 quarters because I've seen them do it. After halftime, we get our ass whooped because Bryce does what? Hit 3-and-out. And then he'll have a game where he'll go down because the defense, they got him short field position. He'll score like versus the Cardinals. Defense did what they had to do. And through those chat, now if you in here with me, that game, that defense was strong as hell for them 2 quarters, right? We went up. But allude to me why the Cardinals that came back in that game. Can somebody tell me? Bryce wasn't able to score no more. That's why. Y'all can't talk this shit to me. I'm him. Do you understand me? I've been there and I've done that. I know what they feeling. That's why Jairo Evero ain't going no goddamn where. Jairo need to be gone. It's a lot on the defensive. It's a lot on the defensive coordinator, chat. It's a lot. It's a lot of plays. You got to call certain shit. Shit just got to go right. You feel me? And I hate to say it, when you running those drills in practice with them guys, it's up to them after because you don't get the proper conditioning in practice because you're basically just learning plays and you learning calls, right? So y'all run them lights up for me, man. Do that for me. And you're learning calls. So it's up to those guys to go and get the extra conditioning outside of practice. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to go in deep on that, but let me shout the chat out. Let me see who against me. Shout out Big Tight. I mean, not Big Tight, Big Iron 55. Andrew, he say last year was the O-line. Right, now it's the defense. Is there not the end to the Bryce excuses? Talk to him. That's what I'm saying. That's what leads me back to my question or phrase. 2 cams in a Carolina Panther uniform will be crazy work. Because if you get that opportunity, then what do you do with it? Do you pull the string? You go ahead and get cam, and then you go down the line and get defense. I just want to know, because if we going based off that, chat, right? Understand, you're not losing by not drafting a defensive player. Number two, you don't have to draft. You don't have to trade back for no fucking reason, because that does not fix your problem at hand. You trading back for a second round pick for next year, or late first round. What, like, or you trading with a team in hopes that they do bad for the next season to put you in a good position, and them motherfuckers fuck around and go all the way to the playoffs. Now you drafting at the bottom of the first round. This is why this shit is tricky. This is why it's where it's at. But you don't draft back for or trade back for no reason. That's what a lot of y'all think we should do. We should not trade back at all. And if you do trade back, chat, you in trouble. Because I'm gonna put it like this. Hey, chat, I'm gonna break it down to him. I'm gonna put it like this: Big Iron Red, everybody in the chat. You had two. Get your quarterback fixed. Fixed. At least we think it is. We move on from that situation, right? We no longer have to talk about, we need to replace Bryce. We need to get somebody in here, to replace Bryce. You did it. You get Cam. Right? You get him, and you move down. Who's to say you can't trade up? Not one time have I heard you niggas allude to that. Who's to say you can't, after that pick, who's to say you can't trade up? You get to the second round, you don't like where you at, you throw some offers out there and you move up in the draft and get who you want before he gone. But y'all want to Mason Graham for what? Him to get on the damn field as fat as he, how much that motherfucker weigh? I'm gonna tell y'all right now if he's gonna be successful in Carolina or not. I got y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. The nigga's 320 pounds. No, he will not be successful in Carolina. He will be on the field entirely too much. He's 320 pounds. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, I got y'all. Hold on, I got y'all ass. Watch this. Abdul Carter is 251. That's around my weight. He 251. He'll be successful for 2 quarters. Just 2. Because he's going to end up ultimately being on the field more than the QB. In the game of football, chat, it's a such thing called time of possession. The more time that my offense is on the field gives my defense the best rest they could possibly have. Right? But knowing my guys, knowing my big boys, they ain't fit physical. They ain't fit like we are. That's the goal. I want to get them a break. Or even better, I'm going to tell you what gives a defense the highest confidence and it gets some hype. Go and score a fucking touchdown. That's what you do. Go and score a touchdown. You keep scoring, we get hype. We go get you the ball back. That's positive energy going into the defensive body. Have you ever seen an explosive offense like Detroit and their defense go out there and demolish your ass? Have you ever seen the energy be snatched from a motherfucker? You could be winning 17-10. As soon as a good offense go down and score on your ass, that not only does that crowd go crazy, we seen it in Washington. Not only does that crowd go crazy, but their defense is on your ass. I don't give a fuck what you call them. Well, they last in the league. Fuck around and start scoring and see where they'll be. But I'm looking at these two guys. This is why it's not going to work out. Abdul Carter, because his weight size, he'll be good for 2 quarters. Mason Graham, I'm giving him 1. You know, Derek Brown had to condition himself, dog. You know, he did a lot of stamina work in the offseason. He even told us that. That's how he ended up losing the weight he was losing. He said he felt at his best the year that he got them 100 sacks. I mean, them 100 tackles, you know, and was the best defensive lineman. But it take a lot, y'all. Y'all just can't say go get this and get that and we all right. No, Abdul Carter does not make this defense any better, and Mason Graham does not make this defense any better because you're not fixing the problem at hand. You're going around it. Stop staring the narrative and putting it in those fucking coaches' heads that that's who they should be going to get. Shout out to the chat, man. Let's get to it. Shout out CJ Hill. Say T Money. Be good in this motherfucker. What up, baby? He say high voltage. The offense line was top all year. Yeah, offensive line straight. JC Horn, his first Pro Bowl. Yes, sir. Shout out Captain Morgan. Morgan Captain Mo. Yeah, and I see that y'all lighting this shit up in the comments. I like this shit. I like what I'm seeing. Yeah, Chiefs say sweeping Carolina isn't a thing, and y'all got Tampa. Okay. He must be talking to Red. All right. I just read that. He said high voltage. The team got rid of all the defensive pieces, helped Bryce this year. We knew our defense was going to be bad. The question we need to ask, why is our offense ranked 31st? They don't want to understand why the offense is ranked 31st. Be good. That's why I don't go there. This is why we're here. Be good. This is why we're right here. If you're looking at my background, this is why we're where we're at. Shout out to Candy Girl. She said, y'all, good morning. Good morning. Be good. This is why we're where we're at. This is why you see Cam on the left and Cam on the right. You know what I'm saying? This is why you see that. This is why you're seeing what you're seeing. This is why you see Cam Ward pointing to Cam Newton in Carolina. This is why. Because, chat, understand, that's the problem at hand. You fix that, you move on. Watch how better the defense get. Nobody's going to want to keep defending you if you keep doing bad. You will become the most hated motherfucker on the defensive players list if you continuously keep giving us 3 and outs and we're always on the fucking field. Listen to me. We hated our fucking quarterback, but we couldn't tell him that. We had to hype him up. We had to love him just for the season. But it really was fuck that nigga. And I know that's how they feeling. Yeah. Christopher said Cam Ward going to the Jets. Yee gang green. Nah, y'all a killer quarterback. Red Storm, these are not football fans. Chief say, okay, I'm wrong, but ATL had fun because okay, y'all talking about that. I'm gonna drop the link in a second, y'all. He said Carolina is my favorite team because I'm from Carolina. Hey, shout out Lisa, and they are the best. Yeah, man, the colors are the best to me. It's just it's a lot of things that we got to work on as an organization. We have to get better at. Yes, sir. Red say Happy New Year's, Candy Girl. Happy New Year's, Candy Girl. Yeah. He say preach money. You damn right, Red Man boy. They better listen to me, Red Swan. This was the type of comments I was getting when I said Bryce was trash. Yeah. Oh, they gonna turn up. They're gonna turn up. Bad investment, and they know it. This is if you ever pull up on a motherfucker that trade stocks or trade period, and you can tell when he having a bad day. He start getting defensive. Oh no, this pair is gonna work out, and it never does. He don't know. He just need to get out and jump back in. That's all. Caleb say, gang, what we got, Bryce, we don't need Cam Ward. So what are you seeing? So Caleb, what are you seeing in Bryce that tells us that we don't need Cam Ward. Because Red, if you still in here, I like to allude to something. And, you know, I'm about to drop the link, matter of fact. I like to allude to something, Red. What did you tell me the other day? You said, T-Money, go look at the stats before you look at the highlights. Sometimes you got to, in the link in the chat, sometimes you got to look at the stats. T-Money. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to look at the stats. Because what you're seeing at that point in time, Red, is a person do good in certain games. But the stats tell all. So Caleb, again, I ask you, if you're still in here, what are you saying? What, he doing good? Few games left in the season. So did he win them? So, but what, 1? 2, maybe? So, nigga, you ultimately won the same amount of games that you did last year. Just one more. Come on, dog. Y'all gotta stop this shit when you talking to me, dog. For real. Y'all don't see nothing. Bad investment. Bad stock. You keep believing in the stock that's gonna go up and it's plummeting right in your face. Get out. So you lose all your money. Fuck going on? Shout out Candy Girl, say Happy New Year's. T-Money. Yeah, you know I got you. Candy Girl. You are my world. No, I'm swinging. Chief. He said, I do think they should draft Ward if possible, but he has to sit because Young has no trade value. You are crazy as hell. It was 6 teams wanted this nigga when we benched him. They really want him now. He been playing good. Come on, man. Who in here with me? Hit the link, man. Hit the link. The link is in the chat. Let me drop it again for anybody who missed it. Pull up on T-Money. Get your point off. Yeah, also, man, support the channel, man. If you're new over here, hit that subscribe button, run the likes up, but most importantly, that Cash App in the right-hand corner. In my background, T-Money 2 Ys and 288. Hit the Cash App, support the channel, man. Don't let Red be the only one. Don't let my boy Jay be the only one that blessed that Cash App. Come on, man. Show me that love. It's Friday. It's Friday. No, I'm going to keep playing. Lisa say, I mean, I love Bryce, but we do kind of need Cam Ward. Thank you. Thank you. And if the opportunity presents itself, what are you doing? You drafting back, you gonna do what other motherfuckers say do. Oh, go get the go because they feel like it's set in stone with this nigga. They feel like if the Carolina Panthers is sitting at a number 3 or number 2 if everything goes the way it needs to go. They think that it's set in stone with them. Just trade back and get you the defensive player. Why would I do that? I got a going to be healthy Derek Brown coming back who can control the middle by his fucking self. Like, why would I do that? I'm paying Jadeveon for 1 more year. Why would I do that? Hell, to be honest with y'all, I'd go in free agency and grab Hassan Reddick. I'm serious. 2 years, get Cam Ward, you good to go. Because you need and get a linebacker. But I told y'all, you get your QB first. Nothing's stopping you from drafting defense the rest of the draft. Address your problem, though. Come on, man. Hey, shout out. He said, I've had Nico 2 years in my fantasy. Uh-oh, what's happening with it? Poppin'. Hey, Poppin', can I do something, baby?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me do something right quick. Hey, hold on. Let me do something right quick. Hey, shout out my boy Poppin' too, man. Yeah, y'all show Poppin' some love. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me do something for the fans right quick, fam. Let me do this. I got to do this for the fans. You a fan. I'm a fan. We all a fan. You a fan. You a fan. You a fan.
You a fan. You a fan.
Yeah. So look. Let me do something for y'all. For the one time. Hey, Carolina Panthers fan. Stand up. Let's go.
And here comes the commissioner. With the first pick in the 2011 NFL Draft, The Carolina Panthers select.
With what?
With the first pick in the 2011 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Cam Newton.
Oh, Cam. Hey, run it back one more time.
2011 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Cam Newton, quarterback, Auburn.
Mama, they go that man.
Hey, man.
For the 11th time in the last 14 years, dating back to 98, Peyton Manning, a quarterback has gone first overall in the NFL Draft. Will the result be similar to Peyton Manning, which has been pretty darn good? Will the result be something else? There have been number ones that have been pretty darn bad.
What did that man just say, Poppin? There has been number ones that has been pretty darn bad. Where are we at, Poppin? Where are we at,
pretty
Poppin?
darn bad.
We pretty darn bad. But let me ask y'all fans. Don't it feel good to just watch that again?
Hey, T-Money.
What's happening, baby?
Man, so many people in the chat wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for that man right there.
Thank you.
Playing.
Niggas just became fans around 2013. Come on, dog.
Right.
Cam was your quarterback, nigga. We've been here since the 03s. The Jake Still Holmes, not David Moore, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, come on now.
Come on, bro.
Roddy Pete.
Yeah, come on now. Motherfuckers been here since Frank Reich was your quarterback. Like, come on, bro.
Come on Collins. Yeah,
what you talking about? And you talking about give Bryce time. That's them niggas ain't been here but 10 years. That's all it is. About 10 left. I'll give you 12.
Man, give yourself some time and time out. How about that?
Chill out. Come on, man. Come on. Now they chatting. Now be honest with me. Be good. Candy Girl. Poppin'. CJ Hill. Jay. My nigga Jay. Big Andrew. Didn't that feel good? Lisa. Did that not just feel good? Come on now, man. Come on, dog. Poppin', get on their ass. I know I get water. Get them.
Man, listen. People have tried to call me out in the past, looking like a fool.
Yeah.
Because you got to pull for the what it say in the front of that jersey. Carolina Panthers.
Yes,
not necessarily for the name in the back.
Yes,
I want to win. So when you go, if you sit and you listening to our voices right now, and you thinking about the draft coming up, the two things that run through your fucking mind is we got a bad defense and we don't have a franchise quarterback. If you say anything different, you're lying to yourself. You're a nigger and you're a liar.
Come on, man.
So
come on, Pop.
In the situation where you can get you a quarterback that can change your organization all the way around, you got to do it, baby.
You gotta do it.
You got to. What Nike say?
Come on,
just do it.
Just do it, baby. Just do it, man. A lot of y'all.
Bryce had 3 solid wide receivers. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Shut up. Because what I heard is you don't need to get him a number 1 wide receiver because he's a point guard. He don't need a number 1 because he's a point guard. Where all that shit at now? Now he need a leg, an arm, a head, God damn. What else he need?
But name receivers that Cam had. Exactly. I can name you one that turned his back on the great Cam. And that's Steve Smith. Ain't no nigga been here to replace that nigga yet. He turned his back on this man. And Cam took him to the Super Bowl, what? Few years later? All he had to do was stick around.
Wait. Listen. Conscious machine. You're not even being conscious right now.
Right.
Think about it. If you got to say if, then he's not your guy. Bro, how long do you have time to wait for it? Because it didn't take no time for Denver Broncos to go get a quarterback last year and go into the playoffs. It didn't take no time for CJ Stroud to get to the Texans and going back to the playoffs.
Man, get on.
Jaden Daniels just got here, my nigga. Going to where? The playoffs.
The playoffs. Get
So how
them.
long do you have to wait? See, you are lowering your standards as a fucking Panthers fan. I hate this shit.
That's what it
Stop
is.
it. Why do we have to wait so long for some shit to get right?
Get
You don't
them.
have to be a Cam Newton. Like I told somebody before. Like I said, you all here to say, man, shut up. Shut up. I'm not even gonna address you no more.
Yeah.
Like I
Sam
said to
daughter.
somebody,
This nigga.
like he all over the place. At the end of the day, I told somebody the other day, if when you look at the Ravens, right?
Yeah.
What was damn, was that quarterback? 2012. Oh my God.
I know you talking about. Hold on. Black boy, right?
No. The quarterback, the one for the Ravens, went to the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl.
Ravens. Oh, Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco, right? Was he not that franchise quarterback?
Come on now.
But now think about it. Is Lamar Jackson not a franchise quarterback? My point is they're nothing alike, but they are franchise quarterbacks. So I don't need a Cam, but I need somebody who can come in here and be the guy. We don't have the guy.
But Poppin', if the opportunity presents itself, what you doing?
I'm taking.
What you doing?
He can't get jersey number one. He
might can. The way they didn't disrespect the Cam, he might can.
Only way if Cam give that blessing. Other than that,
yeah, because I feel like if it happened, he gonna reach out to Cam like, man, they trying to give me your number, but what you think I should do?
Quarterback, have we paid top 5 money? What are you talking about? We ain't paying nobody top 5 money. We can't get a top 5 quarterback. Shut up. Once again, you sound stupid.
Bryce is due for $9 million next year. This year,
top 5 quarterback.
$9 million.
You just like must have woke up today and became a Panther fan because we don't pay nobody. We
Poppin',
don't pay shit.
I'm telling you right now.
Niggas tripping.
I'm telling you right now, nigga.
Top 5 rookie contract. They all get the same amount of money.
Come on.
37, 38 million every fucking year.
Talk to him. Do y'all hear Poppin' giving y'all the business down in the chat? Look, let me drop it because some of y'all niggas scared to pull up. You might be at work though. I'll let you pass. That is Friday.
Don't get your certificate so I can burn that bitch down.
Yeah. You hop up here. I ain't gonna put myself in it. I don't white niggas enough. I don't white babies' asses enough around here. Panthers for life. I've been seeing you, baby. What's happening? But he's guaranteed 40-something million. He already got it.
Yeah, over 4 years. Over 4 years, it's 37 point something $million. But that's the same thing that Trevor Lawrence got. It's the same as that money they all get when they come out first round overall picks or top 5 picks as a quarterback. They all get around the same amount of money. So that doesn't change shit. We have not paid any quarterback other than Cam Newton money. We don't pay nobody, bruh.
Man,
that's why motherfuckers leave. We don't pay nobody.
Poppin', talk to these niggas because they not understanding what's about to happen right now. They not understanding what's about to heat up right now. If shit go right all the way across the board, I ain't just talking about losing on Sunday. I'm talking about all the way across the board. And Carolina's presented with the number 2 draft.
It's over with, bro.
Nigga, he'll be traded. When is the draft? What month is the draft?
May.
Before May, Bryce will be gone. A deal will be made for trades. For draft positioning. Somebody will take over his contract, and somebody is going to fall for that fuckboy bait and feel like that they can build him into something we couldn't. Come on now. And what's up with it, Red?
Panther for life.
See my name.
It's over 4 years. It's over 4 years. Man. You got people getting paid $38 million in 1 year. It's $38 million over 4 years. Stop worrying about the money when it ain't coming out your pocket.
Right.
You ain't putting out 1 rand cent to these niggas.
Do you know how many teams is in debt, nigga? Deep debt, man, niggas.
$90 million is being paid by the Denver Broncos for Russell Wilson to go play in the Steelers. What are we talking about?
They took the L. Y'all see what I tell you, Poppin'. Red, what have I been preaching since I've been up here? What the fuck have I been preaching? You put so much into a bad investment. Listen to me. A bad investment, you scared to lose it. You don't want to listen when a motherfucker tell you pull out. That's what Sean Payton did. He pulled out. Take the L and move on, because it's gonna ultimately turn into a win.
These the type of niggas that get burnt by some terrible pussy and keep going back to get that dog.
I think he won't.
By the way, y'all chatting in the chat.
Go on, schedule your appointment.
What's good, Poppin'?
What's
good, third cuz? Hey, I am convinced that some shows you just have to make them for entertainment purposes only, because you don't have the people in the chat to give you a good, intellectual football discussion, man. I mean, obviously, you got your fans in there who know football. I mean, Big Iron in there, Prophet in there, Eternal. You got, and I don't mean to overlook nobody. I'm just saying a couple of names I saw when I was in the chat. Candy Girl, you got the viewers in there, but some of them comments I've heard this morning, man, I think these kids who are out of school on the Christmas and New Year's break, man. So they just tuning in and making comments. They don't know nothing about no damn football.
Man, they what they need to do is go get back on that bus, the memory lane, and learn about the team before you come up in here talking about give somebody time. Like we wasn't in these positions already. Like we didn't have to deal with a Jimmy Claus.
That shit crazy,
who got us?
But listen, let me say something to y'all though. Let me say something to y'all. And this is where you hush all that noise from them up at. You would not hear that as an excuse or an argument if he had hit the ground running and had y'all in the playoffs 2 years in a row.
Absolutely.
Do you feel me?
Red.
Do you feel me,
franchise quarterback. Do you think any of us creative content creators will be talking about Bryce Young if he was the man?
No, that's a loser's argument, man. And they can get mad if they want to, but only a loser makes an excuse like that. Well, quarterbacks shouldn't be expected to produce early on. Tell that to the Denver Broncos. Yeah. Tell that to the Washington Commanders.
And look, watch this, Red. They're going to find ways to sit here and make this young black man who came through the trenches, who worked his way up, be a bad guy for some fucking reason. Watch over these next few months.
Yeah.
Camward is gonna be the worst quarterback ever. They're gonna make it seem like that.
Yeah.
They always
the hate
find
gonna get up there
to blame and make the bad guy. Last year it was CJ Stroud. Oh, he's dumb. Oh, he can't process nothing. Well, he proved y'all stupid asses wrong.
So let me ask y'all something. Sam Darnold, right? 2021. Did he play all season? I think he got snatched out, right?
Sam Darnold got hurt.
Yeah. So, where y'all measly ass, bitch ass quarterback is at right now is 21-52. 2021, Sam Darnold got hurt and finished the season with 25-27, 9 TDs and 13 interceptions. On account of him getting hurt. But your quarterback is sitting at 21-52. Red, this is why I say that's your problem. It ain't nowhere else. It's your problem. But as long as the next man fuck up after your favorite person fuck up, you can blame it on him. No, he did it. That's my nigga. He didn't do it. But he did it. That's what this shit is. These motherfuckers put so much into this little bitty ass bitch that they don't want to come off of it. Let's blame the defense. Like they ain't been out there fighting for their life. Like they didn't get put back out there multiple times on account of him. But it's the defense.
Oh my God. You cooking. Bro, T-Money. If you can, I don't know if you buy a computer or laptop.
Andrew.
The time and possession that the Carolina Panthers had on offense.
The time of possession. I got y'all. What's up with it, Andrew?
Hey, how's it going, gentlemen?
What's up,
good,
Andrew?
man? How you feeling, man?
Andrew?
Hey, listen, T-Money. Every rookie starting quarterback this year is having a better year than Bryce Young. I'm assuming these rookie quarterbacks are starting because they went to teams that needed a quarterback. Would you say that to be a fact?
Yeah, come on,
yes,
man.
Sir. Yes,
man,
sir.
Come on now. You already know, Andrew.
Yeah. it's getting to become it's a joke anymore. You can't take these people serious. Give this guy time. What do you want? Another 3-4 years?
Yeah.
Go try to get into that. Try to get a ticket for over $10 if they keep playing like that. So we keep going with this guy. You know,
Andrew, what was the kid's name? What was the kid's name in the in New York? The Giants. Zach. What was it? I can't think of his last name.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah. Did he get this much time, Andrew?
Oh hell no.
Thank you. But at least they were smart enough. Think of what you will about the Jets organization. It's New York, and no matter how long it's been since they've been to the playoffs, if your ass ain't cutting the mustard, you're gonna hit the bricks. You're gonna hit the bricks.
You're right, Red. The problem is you got an owner there that isn't ready to admit that he was wrong.
That's
what it is.
Until that happens, it's not going to get any better. He's got to
that billionaire pride. That billionaire pride. Yeah.
And let me say this, fellas.
Listen, let me ask you a question, Red. Is Sean Payton a good football quarterback?
Hall of Fame.
Okay. How long do you think he'd go with Bryce Young the way he's played these 2 years?
Oh, no, Andrew. Yeah, he'd be gone, Andrew.
He'd be gone.
He'd be gone. Yeah.
If he can get rid of a Super Bowl winning,
what would he do with him?
Andrew,
he's gone.
He bench him at the least. Sean McVay would. He's a little. He hasn't quite. He isn't quite as brash as a Sean Payton. Sean McVay might bench him and say, "I'm gonna keep him in the team because he's on a rookie contract as a backup," but he wouldn't start him. But you're right. Sean Payton would get him the hell out of there.
Yeah. How about Mike Tomlin?
Oh, he's gone.
No, hey, his ass would have been on the bench week 2. Ain't nobody dealing and would have stayed there. You see what he did with Justin, and Justin wasn't doing bad. Come on now, come on, bro. And let me say this, fellas. Let me say this, Andrew. You can go right back to it. It's 176 in here. Y'all hit the like button, share, and subscribe.
Man. Y'all got to get these likes up, man.
Hey, and hit the cash app. Most importantly, T Money 2Ys 288. Man, we doing big numbers again today.
Donate something, man. Let the man get him a chicken biscuit.
Consistency. T Money been here. I know every morning this week, y'all. He ain't took no time off.
Come on,
man. Show some love.
Andrew, let me talk to you, baby. How you feeling, man? I know you had to go to the hospital. How you feeling?
Andrew. I feel real good now. I'm telling you, man. It's a damn good thing I went in when I did because I had sepsis, and that shit'll kill me at my age.
It will, Andrew. Yeah. It will.
And I feel good enough that I went for a ride on my bike yesterday.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Hey, I'm glad you're back, Andrew. I was missing you. I was like, where's my boy Andrew at?
Them Percocets was kicking in that one day. Andrew jumped on a motorcycle. It's crazy as hell.
Hey, Andrew, just to let you know, man, over here, man, shit, we done numbers as much as 24,000, 17K, and
yes,
we're pushing today. So we've been doing it over. We've been missing you, baby, for real.
Well, listen. I'm glad I saw. I get it. Out in California here, it's a lot. I get up early, and I got up. I said, "Well, no one's probably on this morning." There's Team Money. I said, "Oh, I got to tune in."
Hey, can I say something? T Money, can I say something to Panthers for Life real quick? I just see his last comment.
Yo, hit the chat. Welcome.
I'm not trying to get in and pull up Panthers for Life, but I'm not trying to give advice on QBs. But just because Kirk Cousins isn't working out, don't think for a minute that I'm gonna shut the hell up. I mean, I don't make those decisions. Arthur Blank writes those checks. But what I will tell you is, hold on, let me say this. Andrew just got done talking about Sean McVay, Sean Payton, Mike Tomlin benching quarterbacks for poor performance. What the fuck you think Raheem Morris just did?
Oh my God! Thank you. Hey, look, Poppin', you reading what I'm reading? That motherfucker said,
"Contract be damned." Contract be damned. He put his ass on the bench, and I'm gonna tell you something. There are a lot of teams that would have continued to lose out for the season because they were afraid of the optics. that you paying this guy all this money, so you're gonna keep running him out there. No, sir.
But see,
Hey,
great
look, you don't want
coaches
no
make
women off of Sugar
decisions.
Creek, Marcus. You don't want no.
Hell no,
off
he
Sugar
talking about
Creek,
go
dog.
get them.
But DA, you an idiot. This man talking about that the offensive line is trash for the Carolina Panthers.
Oh yeah, right. They're one of
Okay.
the
Top 5 in every category of that. Come
top
on,
5
man.
and every, y'all can't read or blind or spread. Y'all are smoking crack.
Okay, so Poppin', I got
Golly.
your stats up, man. The Carolina Panthers have a time of possession per game played of 1.657.5 this season.
No. Last week game. How long was time possession last week game?
Oh, okay. Last week, I got you.
Okay. Just the last
there's
game.
A point, there's a point I'm trying to prove here.
Okay.
And this also goes into what you were saying about defense and the offense.
Yeah.
I would imagine it was pretty low because y'all didn't have a run game. So Bryce, we know that the number of times y'all punted, that Bryce didn't sustain any drives. So
if everything has to be an excuse. Because Joe Burrow don't have a run game either. Joe Burrow don't have an offensive line
drives.
either.
That's my last point. Yeah.
That's when you know. That's when you know you have the guy. When you have the guy.
See us at this point of this season still talking about give him time. That's all we heard last year. Okay?
That's a fact, Andrew.
He's a rookie. Well, every damn
Marcus,
rookie
you sick.
starting in the NFL this year, 4 or 5 of them are blowing it out. And they look at the teams they went to.
Yep.
Okay.
Big tight, pull up, man.
You know, look
Big tight.
You know,
Andrew, everything I heard going into the season, and you know I'm always over here, so say what you will, Panthers for life. I've seen you in the chats before. You know I'm gonna run my damn mouth. But the truth is, everything I heard from the Panthers fan base coming into the season was this was his prove it year. Right, Andrew?
That's right.
So
I guess 3 and whatever is proof enough for y'all.
Yeah. It said
Go ahead,
I'm trying to get the numbers for you, Poppin'. It's saying the Panthers allowed 1849 time possession advantage. Xavier. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to get it up for you.
Okay. So that leave about what, 32?
Bryce Young is in the top 5 for time in the pocket. League. Okay, how did that happen?
But guess what? Bryce Young is number 21 when it comes to sacks allowed. He's only been sacked 21 times. 32 teams. So if your offensive line was bad, he wouldn't be ranked 21.
Talk to him. I got your numbers right here, Poppin'. I got the number right here.
What's up? Machine says he's mobile.
He's mobile and he fumbles. You're right.
Big tie. What's happening, baby?
What up, player?
I got your time of possession, Poppin'. It's 1849 is the Panthers, time of possession versus the Bucks.
Yeah. Okay. What the Bucks have? How much did they have?
It's got to be about what, 32?
42. Yeah, something like that. No, 41, 42? Some shit like that.
41, yeah.
41. Hell yeah, 41.
You had the 18 compared to 42. We had 8 3 and outs. 8 3 and outs in the game.
Damn.
What's that telling you?
I told you though, Poppin'. They what do they blame it on though? Oh, the defense. But they can't save Bryce. Goddamn, they just can't go out there and save him all the time, man.
Right.
Yeah,
Andrew. If you on the field for 41 minutes, 41 minutes they on the field, and our offense is on the field for 18 minutes. 18 minutes. That's all we got. Boy, y'all wild, boy.
Man, but look, chat. I mean, y'all, look, this is why they can't argue that shit with me with Bryce, bro, because you can blame all the way around him. I'm glad they took Chuba out. Stop saving his ass. Show me you him, because if Jonathan Stewart wasn't playing behind Cam, we still know Cam could go win a game by himself. Like, come on now. Like, stop saving him from fucking up.
Panthers for life. Did you not hear what Andrew just got done saying? You said any game you will never win time of possession if you don't run. How many run attempts we have all game? Did you hear what he just said about the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow's not having a run game?
Andrew, they ain't listening. Hey, Big Tight, what it is, baby?
Hey, nothing much. Hey,
offensive line and a
hey,
terrible
that's
offensive
why.
line.
Y'all got to talk football, man.
Hey, that's why he got all them passing yards. Hey, I throw something out there. Why I feel like Joe Burrow should be. I know he ain't in it because his team not winning like that.
The record, yeah.
Yeah, but Joe Burrow, he blowing them boys out the water as far as stat wise. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, man.
It ain't even close, Big Tight.
It ain't close. It ain't even close. Hey, check it out. I don't know if y'all want to hear it. I got the stat right quick.
Go ahead.
Josh Allen, 3,731 yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Lamar Jackson, 3,955 yards, 39 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Your boy Joe Burrow, 4,641 yards, 42 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
Oh my God. 800 yards more than them, man.
Hey, but see, Big Tight, I love those stats, but they ain't gonna respect them stats because they're gonna say, "Oh, they this, and the other." So this is what I want you to do. I want you to do me a favor. Two questions. My very first question is: tell me where Denver Bronco is ranked as offense, and then number two, tell me what superstar offense is on Denver.
That's a good one. I have to look and see what they offense rank.
No, they're a well-rounded team. They're a well-rounded team.
I will tell you this: as far as they superstar on their team, they ain't really got one.
There you go.
Hey, I just want to say this. Hey, shout out to y'all, man, in the chat, man. We have gained 200 subscribers within what 3 days. We almost 50 away from 800. Let's get it,
man.
Baby.
Come on, let's get there.
Come on, man. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Man. Hey, man, come on, man. Hey. Just, look, y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you ain't, man. And bless the cash. Yeah. Go ahead, Papa.
I think they want me to do it again. Okay, let's do it again and run it back.
Yes,
that's
sir.
your last time hearing it, Mr. Clean. I just
just
put one and one together. I'm sorry, Papa. That's your last time hearing it, Mr. Clean. You got my ass on that one. You won't hear it again.
The motherfucking Commanders. What superstar other than a rookie quarterback is on their team? I'll wait.
Come on,
you know
now.
I'm old as hell, Mr. Clean. You know I'm old as hell.
Hey Poppin. I got one more for you. What you talking about, Jaden Daniels? I told you what Josh Allen's stat was, right? And Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson front runner, right?
Right.
Your boy Jaden Daniels ain't never about 200 yards behind Josh Allen. He
my God.
200 yards behind him, about 3 touchdowns behind him.
Y'all gonna get pounded this weekend.
McLaurin is not a superstar. Sorry,
he's not. He's not.
He's not even a top 10 wide receiver. Stop.
He's not.
Sorry.
Man. But let me ask. I'm gonna ask Andrew a Big Tight because they ain't been up here.
Okay.
2 cams in the Carolina Panthers uniform will be crazy work. And the reason I asked that, Andrew Big Tight, if the opportunity presents itself after Sunday, if everything goes right, and Carolina's at number 2, what are y'all doing?
I'm gonna get a quarterback.
That's easy for me. With all the needs we have, there's one person that drives a football team, and that's the quarterback.
That's a fact, Andrew.
That's a fact,
Big
Andrew.
Tight?
You gotta
go look at the top, let's say top 15 teams in the league, and look who the quarterbacks are. Okay.
Yeah.
Look who the quarterbacks are. The quarterback has a bad year. The team has a bad year. End of story.
Right.
A defensive lineman has a bad year. The team can still win.
Right.
Yeah, but with a quarterback, no. You got to have a good quarterback if you're going to compete in this league.
Got to
better and better, guys. I'm telling you. I've
been Andrew, weeks
time, Red.
Andrew, weeks ago, I was out here screaming, F. Kirk Cousins. Put him on the bench. I need to see what the rookie can give you. Now, let me tell you something. All I hear is how big of haters certain of y'all are of Bryce Young. But all I hear is those people who are critical of Bryce Young saying, my team isn't winning. I need to see something else. Kirk Cousins got my team to 6-3 this year. I can't tell you the last time my Falcons have been 6-3. But when he went in the tank, I said, hey, in the first season, I don't need to see no more. I don't care how much we paid him. I need to see what this rookie can do moving forward. Now, y'all can hate on guys like T Money, Poppin, Andrew, anybody else who says Big Tight, anybody else who says this ain't really about Bryce Young. This is about the team. This is about giving us a chance. Y'all can hate on them all you want to, but if you really don't have on rose-colored glasses for this kid, you would want more too, man. I'm sorry, Andrew. Go ahead.
No, I got one for you. Andrew.
Yeah.
If Cleveland, right? If they're picking at 3, right? You think they're going to go draft a defensive end or a linebacker with that pick? They probably going to go get what? A quarterback.
If I were the general manager, I'd get a quarterback.
Yeah, because you know why? Because they don't have the guy. They got a good defense.
Yeah.
We don't have a good defense or a good quarterback. What are y'all thinking?
But it's not a bad defense either.
Like this. The Cleveland Browns have had one of probably the top defensive player for the last 5 years. And where's it gotten them?
There you go. Because if you can't score points,
so
there you go.
My point is the quarterback is the deal maker for any NFL team. Go back and just look at the top quarterbacks to say the first 15 teams, and you'll see what I'm talking about. These guys are all superstars. They're all damn good quarterback. You very seldom. I mean, it never happens. You have a quarterback that can't live up to being an NFL quarterback that's going to produce a winning record. And as long as Bryce Young's in there, it's never going to get better. It just ain't.
It ain't, man.
A flash here and there is not a franchise or even a good quarterback. He's got the arm to have a good game now and then. Okay, he was really good in college. How many really good in college players have we seen come down the pipe that didn't pan out in the NFL?
Oh my God!
So let me
probably a whole nother league full of them, Andrew.
Andrew is absolutely correct. And listen to let me get on somebody like this right here. Quantum.
What up, Quantum?
Get your ass in here. Hit that link, brother, because you need to tell us why we won't take a quarterback.
What team money now? I agree with. Oh, at number 2. Okay, my bad.
Okay, so yeah. But listen, check this out. Not to say we won't take one later if it comes down to it, but
there's going to be good quarterbacks later. Yeah. Money. I'm not saying they have to do it. I'm just saying if there's a guy on their list that they know is going to be the best quarterback, rookie quarterback coming in, it'd be hard for me if I were general manager to pass him up, because you can get another good quarterback down the way, but to get a real leader, someone who's going to drive the team to the playoffs and stuff, I would never pass that opportunity up.
And let me say this, Andrew. And I'm gonna get back to Quantum. When you think of that draft position at number 2, Poppin, Red, Andrew, Big Tight, what have everybody been saying? You take the best player available. Who's the best player available at number 2? Let's say Shador gone.
I'd draft camward if it were me.
Oh, okay.
Quarterback.
So,
it's gonna be a quarterback either way, Poppin. Or in this case, maybe if Travis Hunter is still sitting there, he would be considered. But it's either him or a quarterback. Period.
Yeah, I agree.
Come on now.
Have any of you guys heard Dave Canales utter the words, Bryce is our guy going forward?
At all.
He's never said that.
At all. And that's what they need to understand. He said, "I'm coming
he's
up
getting a quarterback at some point, though. He is going to do that,
I'll
Andrew.
tell you one thing,
T-Man.
Quantum,
He's
I'm
gonna
on your
definitely do that.
goddamn top, regardless if you coming up in a second or not. Go ahead, Ty, get it off, baby. I'm gonna get Quantum.
I'm gonna say they got some good quarterbacks that they can get late in the draft, third, fourth.
That's right. That's right.
Good quarterback.
They get if they can't. I'd get Jackson Dart right now if I could.
Yeah.
Not at two.
Jackson Dart going back to school though, Andrew.
Yeah, he said he's going back. Yeah, he's going back.
Him and Josh, him and LR.
Yeah, LR, yeah, both of them going back.
And Nussmeier.
So is Quinn Ewers.
Man, let me tell you something, man.
And
that
Quinn Ewers,
kid
why
out
he
of
going back
Georgia
too?
wins. That kid out of Georgia, you ain't got to
Hold
like
on.
him. You ain't got to care nothing about him.
What up?
He wins
What up,
more
gentlemen?
games in the NFL than Bryce
Morning.
Young has, period, in his rookie year with y'all team.
So, if with that being said, man,
Come on,
all
Jack.
them motherfuckers going back.
Right now, at Big Tight, and I know you're a dog
They
fan
going
just like
back.
I am.
You know,
in the-
disappointed after last night.
Yeah, he was missed, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Big Tight?
Man, out of all the times I've been talking shit about him, I wanted him on the field last night.
Nah,
too, Big
nigga, don't
Tight.
try and
It
spin
was
the
hard
block
seeing
now,
Big
goddamn it.
Tight. It was hard seeing him on that sideline, Big Tight.
Oh,
No,
man,
it
oh,
wasn't.
man.
Well, it was for me.
Man, look, let me get on Quantum top. Look, but before we do that, man, y'all hit that cash app, man. T Money 2 Eyes 288. Support the channel, subscribe. Like, we getting subscribers by the second, and I'm loving it, bro. I keep spinning the block, and that shit just choo. I ain't even happy.
Galay, you laughing at
Yeah.
Carson Beck. I'm laughing at Bryce Young, bro.
But look, Quantum, you say we
Yo,
get the
what's
sorry
up,
guys,
guys?
we're not getting the
What up, Quantum?
quarterback.
What's up, Red?
Well, Quantum, I'm gonna present
Big
you with the same question I presented them with.
Yeah, go ahead.
2 cams in the Carolina Panther uniform would be crazy work, but if the opportunity presents itself and everything goes the way it needs to go on Sunday, and you're sitting at number 2, what you doing?
Number 2, I'm not taking a quarterback there. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm looking at a course of the edge rusher or a linebacker.
Okay, Quantum, go ahead and get
set
your
the tone.
last word.
Who said that?
Papa, go ahead. I'm gonna let him finish.
Hey, Papa, go to get the Sandman out here. Go on and get the Sandman.
Yeah. I'm gonna let him finish.
Now, hold up. Now, I would probably definitely take a quarterback, maybe in round 3.
Okay.
And I'm saying that because there's good talent there at quarterback. So I'm not sitting out. I'm a
Value.
realist now. I like the change that I've seen in Bryce Young so far, but I'm not going to rest on that because I do want to win. So, but the issue is you have to really hope and pray that one of these guys in the draft can, afford you the likes of a Jaden Daniels-esque type of season, or one of these rookies coming in, maybe like a Penix, maybe a guy that can put the ball where it needs to, that can get us some wins. That's what I'm looking for. So I would take a guy like Will Howard. I like him.
Okay.
That's the guy I like. A Will Howard, somebody like that. Cam is good. I like Cam. I like the top 2 projected guys, Shador, but I don't think that if we don't pick at 2 or 3, we're not gonna have a shot at either one of those dudes. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so
realistically, yeah.
Fuck realistically, because after Sunday it can be real. Listen to me. If the opportunity presents itself, and you at number 2, what edge rusher you get? Because he clearly said he don't want a quarterback.
Well, I didn't say I didn't want a quarterback. I'm just going because here's the thing. I'm not saying I don't want a quarterback. What I'm saying is I think the defense has more glaring need than what the quarterback should. We need a quarterback that's going to go out and deliver some wins. That's going to do some wonderful things. But I just believe that the defense I think they need the best pick coming into the draft. I think that.
So I'm finna get on your ass. What edge rusher do you want?
I'm going Jack Sawyer. I like Mason Graham. Those guys. Kinds of guys.
Jack Sawyer.
Yeah, I like Jack Sawyer. He's a beast.
So
those are guys I'm looking at if they're there.
So,
well, I can promise you, T Money. Hold on, real quick. If I could, sir, if I could.
Red Man Boyd. Go ahead.
I can promise you Quantum, that Jack
I know what you're
Sawyer
about to
would
say.
be
Don't even
there at
say
number
it.
2.
Don't say it. Yeah,
I can
yeah,
promise
yeah,
you
yeah.
he'll be there at number 2. So, and I'm not a fan of trade back when you're in the top 10. What I believe is you take the premier player, at any position, your greatest position of need, and you do your moving and your shaking and your baking in rounds 2 and in rounds 3 if you're interested in trading back. But what I will tell you this. If they are decided that a player, like if you were the GM, Quantum, based on what you just said, if you're decided that Jack Sawyer is your number 1 edge guy and that's your number 1 position of need, I say trade all the way back to the 2nd round, pick up first rounds for next year, the year after that, and this year, and take him in the 2nd round because he'll be sitting there.
Now, I was thinking of the same thing. If I believe some of the
trade
talent
out the first round.
I don't know about that.
Poppin', listen, Poppin'. He said that Jack Sawyer is his guy.
Yeah, Jack Sawyer is his guy.
But I'm saying, are you saying?
Hey, hold on, y'all. Red, what's happening, baby?
What's good, bro?
Hey, you got an extra screen open in the back? The TV up.
You know what? Yeah, hold on, I got you.
Okay.
No, Poppin'. I was saying that based on his saying Jack Sawyer would be his guy. Jack Sawyer ain't nowhere near the top 10. In fact, Jack Sawyer is not even in the first round.
That's why I'm asking you. Were you saying completely get out the first round? Period. That's why I thought that's what you were saying. I'm like, huh?
Now hold on. Let me step up that statement a second. Now, if you believe that a Jack Sawyer is not going to be available, will definitely be available rounds, maybe late first, early second, somewhere around in there. Because
that's fair.
If we lose to you guys on Sunday, that would definitely
no, Quantum, stop that.
If I ain't gonna say we're going to lose, so I'm not gonna give you what you want, Red. Like you said to me.
When we lose.
Thank you, Big Time.
But I don't share that. I don't share that consensus with you.
So let me get with Quantum. I've been trying to get with Quantum. Let me get with Quantum because I don't agree with that.
What?
I read you straight. Yeah, you straight. You ain't got no echo now, baby. What's happening? Yo.
He muted all his lines, I think.
What we like now,
man?
All right, I can hear you now, big dog.
What up, Red man?
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Red man?
Not much, man. I think we gotta pull that trigger if that's what we're gonna do.
Yes, sir.
I think we really have to, man. We can't keep shit. The only way I see us keeping Bryce, we'll know if they're gonna keep him if they don't trade his ass before the draft, and if we start picking certain players on the board, you know what I'm saying, to try to help his ass. We'll know soon. Hell, it ain't gonna take long.
That's where I'm going with this.
You gonna know. That's my statement. You gonna know after Sunday.
All right, let me ask y'all something. Let me ask you something, Poppin'. I'll ask you a question. Let me throw something out on the table. Do you think, and I'm talking to us Panthers fans, Red, I don't expect you to have
Quantum running from this ass whooping I'm about to give him, but go ahead.
I'm here for all of it. Okay.
I'm gonna let you knock on all your little friends though before you come home to this belt.
They see money run around all the cars in the park.
Your commentary will be welcome as well, my dear brother. I'm not ousting you from the discussion. So
let's get it.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, do you guys believe that taking a QB to right the ship, right, is better than taking a top defensive player or a top offensive player outside of the QB position, skill position? Do you guys think that
I can answer that question would be very, very quickly? Yes, and yes, because this is a defensive draft. This is a very deep defensive draft. It is, my guy. Watch how many defensive players go off in that first round compared to offensive players. I bet you it'll be more.
Yeah, it sure is.
That can turn the tides, though. See, that's what I'm asking. Like,
I bet you money.
If the defensive players are going to be heavily favored in the first round, outside of the likes of a Shador or Travis Hunter, whatever position he plays.
There would be first and second. First and second will be more defensive players drafted than it will be offense. I promise you.
Okay, so that's where I think we need to be. Because if that's the case, if there's top talent in the QB position that's still there in round 2, and that obviously means, and since we're picking so high, you said there won't be?
No,
hey, we ain't got but a couple of them.
This not a QB draft.
I done let you run around long enough.
He wants you bad.
That is smacking at those 2 belt straps together. Go ahead.
But first, let me
right quick before you jump on, I'm about to get up out of here, man. We about to go get something to eat, man. I'm hungrier than 3 fat hostages, man. I'm about to
go ahead. Hey, tight for you leave. Tight for you leave. We about to eclipse that other live, dog.
Hey, I see, boy.
Yes, sir.
3 fat hostages.
3 fat hostages.
He got to feed somebody. Okay.
3 fat hostages tied up in the closet home.
They finna eat the rope. They gonna eat the rope, Big J.
All right, tight. Be safe, brother. Take it easy.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna holler at you, man. Hey, congratulations, man.
Man, you too, man. I seen you live. Yes, sir.
They gonna eat each other first. Red. They gonna eat each other first.
Yeah, you better eat fingers and all. You right.
Let me say this first.
Pause, popping.
Don't let Brett be the only one show him cash. Show love in the cash app, man. Y'all hit the cash app.
Hit that cash app, y'all.
Here right now, y'all hit the like button, share the content, and subscribe, man, for real. But most importantly, man, hit the cash app, show love. But listen, Quantum, you keep hollering all these defensive players, but we just went over time of possession, popping, right?
We sure did.
We just went over time of possession. I'm looking at these guys, and the reason I asked, I don't know if you was listening to me earlier or not. I asked the question: how much do these guys weigh? And it plays a big factor when you're playing defense, because I played it. The conditioning guys, the big stamina people is what normally the offensive players, the wide receivers, the QBs, the running backs, right? Except the offensive line. Normally when you're playing defense, I got to break this down to you. Normally when you're playing defense, you don't do a lot of conditioning. It's a lot of play calls that you go through, a lot of sitting and hey, when I signal this, you do this and you do that. It's not a lot of conditioning on that side of the ball. You get what I'm saying? So when you go to talking about people like Jack Sawyer, I told you on a good defense gives you 2.5 quarters. And that quarterback needs to make do within those 2.5 quarters that their defense gives you. So if I'm looking at Jack, he's 260. He a rookie. I'm giving him 2 quarters to do good for you, right? I look at Abdul Carter. He's 251. I'm giving him 2 quarters to do good for you because he's a rookie. When I look at a Mason Graham, who you all keep saying that you love dearly and want so bad, he weighs 320. Chad, he weighs 320. If Bryce has the amount of 3 and outs that he has, how many was it last game?
8. It was 8 3 and outs.
7 or 8, something like that.
Possession of ball on the offense was 17 minutes.
Thank you. So
Quantum. For that, Papa.
No. Quantum. That's a lot on the defense, bro. Trust me, I played that position. If I don't have time to sit down and collect myself, as far as getting my breathing under control and stuff like that, then when I go out there, that's going to cause the defense to look like they're trash. You get what I'm saying? But
yeah,
that's what. So when y'all go to talking about, but when you go to talking about, I want to draft the defense, so I'm trading back, I'm doing this and all that crazy shit, I'm gonna go get a QB that's going, for one, keep my offense out there a little longer than 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Or go down and score points, because to go down and score points, right? A good offense will take us about 6-7 minutes to go down the field, maybe. If you're a good offense, right?
Give or take good offense
go down 6-7 minutes. a decent offense to go down 8-9. That's enough time for them to sit down there and chill, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's enough time for the defense to collect themselves. But you constantly getting 3 and outs. They don't have time to collect themselves, which is going to cause them to look like the defense ain't shit.
I got a question for you.
But if you look at a team like Detroit, who got a banging ass offense, they defense look good too. Because why? The offense
they balance.
Rest.
Okay.
And nobody coming into this season thought that Detroit had a good defense. Nobody. We know the offense was there, but like Andrew said,
half their defense hurt too.
Yeah, Andrew said it best. It takes a quarterback to lead the entire team. That's what I'm telling you, Quantum. So when you go to talking about these defensive players, it's no point.
Hey, if teacher, my hand raised in the back of the classroom.
Okay, go ahead. You got it.
All right, let me ask you something. I heard you guys talking a few minutes ago about Joe Burrow not having a running game, and he's still able to put up monstrous numbers, which he does. Can't take that away from him. Joe Burrow is a Viking. Okay, so I'm not even thinking about trying to compare him to the likes of a Bryce Young. I'm not even going to insult anyone's intelligence by doing such a thing. But here's what I'm going to ask you guys. How many rushing yards did we have in Sunday's game? Does anybody know? How many rushing yards total? How many rushing yards total? Not just the one position. I'm talking about with Bryce rushing it, with maybe a couple of the backs rushing it, jet sweeps with the receiver. How many rushing yards?
Quantum, I hate to do this to you. Quantum, stop.
I'm asking a question.
Quantum, the boy Joe Burrow got sacked 8 times. He has no offensive line, no running game. He threw for 400 some yards and still won the game.
So you I prefaced my statement. I prefaced my statement by.
I gotta ask
question by saying this.
I prefaced my statement by saying I'm not comparing Joe Burrow to Bryce Young.
I'll get him.
I'm not comparing them. I'm saying that the quarterback sometimes got to put the team on his back.
There you go. There you go.
Again.
Go ahead, Andrew. Get him, Andrew. Get him.
No, I'm just asking. Are we back to cherry picking a game or two to try to legitimize a bust? Because
Andrew,
we're cherry picking a game or two in over 2 years. The Green Bay game, we heard that all last year, and now we're hearing this year about against the Cardinals. I mean, who does he beaten this year? He's beaten the Giants, the Cardinals, and I think New Orleans. That's Saints.
It. And that's not credible. We're not going to
head on that and say he's getting better.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew, you want to hear
what I got to say? I didn't finish my point.
My bad.
No, it's all good. I just wanted to jump behind Poppin right quick, and then I'll address Andrew as well. Poppin, what I'm saying is, I know you're not.
Pause, Quantum. Don't jump behind me.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Pop. That's a good one, Pop.
Because I said something to him a minute ago. He got me back.
Yeah, you did. You paused him a minute ago, Quantum.
On his top.
He got me. Good one, Poppin. Okay, check this out. Let me retort to Poppin. How about that? Let me retort. Okay, so I like I said, I don't want to, and I know you weren't comparing by making that statement with Bryce and Joe Burrow. I know you weren't. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm not.
Yeah. Joe Burrow is a special and unique talent. That guy you only see every 20 years. Okay. And they were lucky enough to get him. And we tried to get him that year. I remember that. But we just didn't have the position to get him. We didn't have the stock or whatever it was they were trying to do to get that position to fulfill him. That guy, he can do things with the ball that I've seen no one do in a very, very long time. Now, if a guy like that,
Quantum, you're digging a hole, Quantum.
Well, you would have to know where I'm going with this, Red.
Who are you talking about, Quantum?
I'm saying Joe Burrow. The dude's amazing. So what I'm saying is, if a guy like that was available when we pick, I'm taking it straight up. But
so what's different? What's the difference from a camward or Joe Burrow?
What?
What's the difference?
The difference in 2 quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Burrow's
we
elite.
all know
elite.
Joe Burrow is definitely not
elite thrower.
It's a lot of differences. Joe
a
Burrow
whole
won a
lot of
national
difference. Come on now.
title,
Come on,
and
man.
he
Red,
ruled the game in
before we
his
do too
last
much
year.
Joe Burrow, hold on. Before we do too much Joe Burrow glazing every year.
Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow was trash all through college of that 1 year.
Yeah, that one fucking year.
He ain't trash now.
Now he got in the NFL and he's been elevating ever since. But
he got that 1 year, don't he?
I get, but
that 1 year looked pretty good with that ring.
Hey, ain't he been to the Super Bowl though? So
let's put it in context. What T Money is saying. Look what Cam Ward did.
Thank you.
I get it. I know where he's going with that. But do you believe
let's
NFL level?
Does Cam Ward have 1 year in his 6 years in college that compares to that 1 year that Joe Burrow had? Yes or no?
That's exactly my dear brother. My sentiment is exactly.
So when I'm talking about
Burrow won the motherfucking championship game 2 years later, went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All this was rigged for LA to win. But anyways, listen, bro. When I'm talking about what's the difference between what Joe Burrow does? Joe Burrow throws the ball, right? Pretty accurate.
That motherfucker elite.
Yeah, pretty accurate, right?
I believe so.
If I watch Cam,
hell yeah, he is.
I'm gonna say Cam's pretty accurate, but he has a
bring it on.
I'm about to get their ass. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy.
Stick to comparing Cam to Bryce and not Joe Burrow.
I was gonna say that.
Don't do that.
I'm with you on that.
Don't do that.
Not a fair comparison.
Don't do that.
Shout out to Wish. You new to the channel. What's happening, you Wish?
Fair comparison.
There is nobody I can compare Bryce to that's ever threw a football.
Let me see. But see, all I'm saying is the accuracy is there for both quarterbacks. I'm not worried about what Super Bowl this motherfucker went to. I'm talking about as far as accuracy. It's both there for both quarterbacks. So that's what I'm asking you, Quana, when I say what's the difference? Both of them is accurate. Well, but hold on, wait. It's a plus for Cam because Cam can elude pressure and also use his legs. That's what I'm saying. He don't necessarily just have to take off running. He has an arm. The man is accurate. And you don't believe me, I'll pull up the stats. I just went down him yesterday. He has gotten better each year in his collegiate career. That's showing promise. Well, he's gonna do it in the NFL as well. But that's what I'm saying. When you scream out Joe Burrow, Cam ain't inaccurate. Not from what I've seen.
Well, I was going to bring up Joe Burrow
for
one
reason. I'm saying. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to bring up Joe Burrow.
You bringing up Joe Burrow because he's a stand in the pocket QB. That's why you bringing up.
No. We were talking about Bryce. We weren't talking about Cam Ward. Go ahead, Red.
Go ahead, you wish. Come on, baby. You just got up here. What's happening, man?
Oh, not much. I'm just listening to y'all, seeing what you guys talking about. It sounds like you guys are trying to see where Cam Newton is standing in terms of tier ranks. Is that what's going on?
Well, basically what it is that there's a standard that's already been set in Carolina Panther history.
Yeah.
Until the fans some Panther fans acknowledge it, some won't. We are sitting here watering down what the standard is. The standard has been set in every position, and I'm gonna keep saying this over and over again. In every position in Carolina Panthers, whether it's a CMC, that's the standard. Cam Newton, that's the standard. Luke Kuechly, that's the standard. There is a standard everywhere. If you're not getting somebody who's trying to reach that standard, and he's an if guy instead of it, then we have a problem. Hello.
I agree with you, Poppin. We want to find that it guy. If it's not Bryce, and that's the only if I'm gonna use when I say that, because you just said
it ain't.
If it's not Bryce,
they ready to move on from Bryce.
What I'm saying to you is this. Okay, maybe that's the case. Move on from Bryce. But what I'm saying is we have to find that it guy, because like I said, like I used Joe Burrow to say, a guy like him only comes around every 15, 20 seasons. You don't find a guy like that can lift the team and put it on his back and get you 49 TDs with no running game. Those guys don't exist that much. It's hard to find.
So hold on, Quantum. See, now you're biting yourself in the ass.
How?
So you say what the fuck you just said again. It's nobody like Joe Burrow that can put the team on their back. Is that what you just said?
Nobody. No. I said guys like that, like him, only come around every 15 to 20 years.
That's where you wrong.
Guys,
it's a kid by the name of CJ Stroud over there right now. That's putting that team on the back, yeah.
That's one guy out of how many in the draft? In that draft, there was only one guy like him that's delivering those types of numbers.
Now it's going back to the draft. That ain't what you said at first.
It is, because I'm saying the draft. How many guys were in that draft that was able to do what CJ could do? And then before that, who was the guy closest to him?
Allude to these niggas how many times I have said I am the QB guru, and don't go here with me.
Before CJ, who? Give me one guy. Give me another guy that did he did.
You know
Lamar Jackson.
I know you know how to scam them polls. I know you know how to scam them polls and take people's certificates that rightfully deserve and own them.
Hey, Ray, he working with the Russians. He working with the Russians on the polls.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Kim Jong-un.
No. They just know T Money is the QB.
He tried to Kim Jong-un.
I want to answer this question for Panther for Life. He says, was every standard set in just 2 years? The bar is already set. Well, I'm going to say this one more time. If you look at rookies that's coming out, I said Bryce was going to be in a pressure cooker this year, because if you let rookie quarterbacks come out and outperform you, there is a problem.
It's going to happen Sunday, Poppin'.
Jaden Daniels.
Because you know what's going to happen Sunday, Poppin'?
CJ Stroud.
You know what's fixing to happen Sunday, Poppin'? He's fixing to let Michael Penix in their long game to end the season establish a superiority over Bryce going into next year. That's what he fitting to let happen.
If Michael Penix come out here and balls out, another rookie.
You
and
Quantum. He gonna beat Bryce head to head, Quantum, and you know it. And you know it, Quantum.
Quantum. The reason why I can say if, because we got an if guy.
You say Michael Penix. You say if Michael Penix.
Yeah, because
I don't know about that. If that's an if,
I know about it.
Is good.
I'm not saying Michael Penix on waxes. I'm not saying that.
If his third game, Michael Penix come out here and outplays, outthrows, outperforms Bryce Young, there's gonna something bad is not gonna look good, y'all. I'm telling you.
Okay, now let's look at that. Let's look at that, Poppin'. I
want to make a statement. I don't know if this actually makes sense or not, but there was this article about Bryce Young dating this one girl, and apparently they've broken up. And since then, he's been balling out. Now, I don't know if that has a big attribute to the play.
How do you define balling out? How do you define balling out? How many games has he won?
He's avoiding sacks. He's creating. He's extending the plays. He's throwing darts.
Balling out. How many games has he won?
I mean, he can only do so much. I mean, defense on the Panthers side let you guys up.
He played defense.
I was just about to go there because somebody said
defense. I'm tired of that stupid ass excuse.
What I told y'all. What's wrong with him, Andrew?
Somebody brought up. Somebody said Michael Penix may have an opportunity to thrash us, right? Coming Sunday. All right. Now, the only reason I'm not going to say that he can't is because with the toilet tissue paper defense we have right now, anybody can do that. Now, outside of that being the case, if you give us, but I guarantee you one thing, Red. If we had a top 15 defense, Michael Penix ain't thrashing nothing.
Tell me how Washington's defense is ranked, Quantum.
I don't know. What are they ranked?
In only his second NFL game. Tell me how their defense is ranked, Quantum.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Let me ask you this. Let's simplify it. Would you say that it appears to be a top 15 defense?
I would think
it is. We don't have to go back and forth. It is. We don't have to go back and forth. Yeah, it is. Their run defense, their pass defense is suspect, but they got a decent. I'm backwards on that, I believe. I think their run defense is worse than y'all's, but their pass defense ranks up there somehow or another. But I know they're around a top 12 defense in the NFL.
Wait, which defense?
The total defense.
The Panthers total.
What's y'all rank?
No, the Commanders.
Oh, Commanders.
We're ranked number. We're tied with them. We're tied with them for total defensive rankings, and it's number 12.
Okay. So your rookie quarterback comes into the league with a 12th ranked defense. You could do a lot with that. Your defense had a lot to do with that.
We are an ascending defense. We were ranked at the bottom with y'all for the majority of the season.
No. I said your quarterback came into the season with a 12th ranked defense. That's what I said.
Bryce is about to go 5-27 as a starting QB. Go ahead, Quantum.
No.
Shout out to Eric Claire.
When your quarterback hit the ground running there, Red, he already had a 12th ranked defense then by that sentiment. So that rank with us stuff didn't matter because he wasn't playing then. But now he has a good ranked defense. He has a top ranked defense.
But that's not the thing. That's not the thing that excites me about him. It's that electric arm, which Bryce doesn't have.
He's got a
Don't worry about the
legs. Don't forget the legs.
Quantum.
Yeah.
If your woman, right, cheated on you 27 times, and the last 5 times she's been faithful, you still gonna trust her?
Absolutely not.
Man.
What y'all doing with
Bryce?
Wouldn't take one time. Bryce has cheated on y'all 26 times. It's only been faithful 4. I still like, well, I believe he can do better. Let's give him. Man. Stop, man. What are we talking about?
Oh man. Okay, I'll tell you what we're talking about, Poppin. Okay, let me. Okay, we're gonna address this Bryce thing. We're gonna go ahead and address Bryce thing.
Go ahead, Andrew.
No, I was just chiming in. That's all.
All right, look, man.
Guatemala was way off on those rankings. Washington has a 9th rank. And I think the Falcons is close to about 17. So it's a big difference.
Still better than ours.
Yeah, y'all rank last defense.
What's your offense rank?
If we lose, it's going to be because your defense has a strategy.
I don't want to hear that. I ask you a question. What is your offense ranked?
Quantum. Me or Quantum? Okay, Quantum.
What is your offense rank?
30th.
Now, we're bottom in both categories. Bottom in both categories.
I would say you're all the way to bottom.
My sentiment is
close enough.
Well,
you're like in the second half.
Well, you get where I'm going with this. My sentiment is simply this. If we lose on Sunday, it's going to be an amalgamation of those 2 factors: bottom ranked defensive stats, bottom ranked offensive stats.
Your quarterback is ranked at the bottom also. Your quarterback is ranked at the bottom also. He might be contributing to why your offense is at the bottom.
What I'm about to say is, if your offense is at the bottom of the league, that's a reason why, because you're not top ranked, and your quarterback has a lot to do with that. So I agree with that. But
I'm sorry,
but he's not the only reason why.
Are you a Panthers fan or a Commanders fan?
Who?
You.
Yeah, everybody up here is a Panthers fan. You wish.
Oh, he don't know me. I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, you don't know me.
All right, T-Money. All right, T-Money.
He might as well be a Panthers fan.
Stop that, T-Money.
Good with T-Money.
Stop that, T-Money.
He might well be a Panthers fan. He might well be a Panthers fan.
T-Money.
We'll give him a Cam Newton jersey.
He might well be a Panthers fan.
You wear a Cam Newton jersey because Cam is from Atlanta, so you'll get away with it.
Hey, what up with it, cool?
And he did say if he unretired or if he came back, that would be the only team he would play for. He did say that.
Hey, look, y'all do. Let me say this, and then y'all boys can finish getting y'all shit off, man. Look, the Cash App ain't flipped in about goddamn what? About an hour and a half. Bread and Jay, the only one shows support. Man, hit that cash.
Y'all need to tighten up, man.
Yeah, come on, man. Hit that Cash App. Wrenches around here is $10. They only
send you one, T-Money, but I got your old Cash App. I don't have your new Cash App. It's not. I looked on your website.
It's at the top of the screen, Andrew. It's
at the top, Andrew. If you're looking at the screen, it's right there. It's T-Money with the 2 Y's, 288. You might see my wife name come up, but you know, it's that's me. You didn't send me one before.
Okay, so you haven't changed it.
Nah. That's it right there. T-Money, 2 Y's, 288. But like I said though, y'all boys go ahead, but don't let Andrew and them be the only one. Y'all show some love. I've been in this sector fucking this motherfucker up. Yeah, y'all needed me over here. Y'all needed this voice, and I see that because it's a lot of y'all fucking with me right now. Y'all needed me over here. Yeah. See them Stephen A. Smith motherfuckers, they going on, they trying to talk about celebrities. They leaving the football shit alone. I'm here for y'all. They goddamn like button and support, man. Don't make me run up in Bryce Young shit. Cause y'all ain't supporting the channel, goddamn. Y'all go ahead, man. I'm just fucking with y'all. Go ahead. Hey, finish what y'all was saying, man.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. If we lose the game, Poppin, this is more for you, my brother. If we lose that game, okay,
yes, sir.
Do you believe it's going to be more so Bryce Young's fault? Or
shout out Big Andrew for that cash app. I like that.
Yes, sir, Big Iron.
I love it.
Big Iron.
He just hit you with that 9-iron T-Money. He hit you with that 9-iron.
And mod, if you want to be a mod over here, it's $10 to the cash app. They on sale this week. It was 20, it's 10. Get you one. Y'all go ahead.
You need to put that on Big Iron T-Money because you're subject to kick me off the channel.
Andrew already a mod. You better watch your mouth. Andrew already a mod over this
motherfucker.
Okay.
Hey, Pop.
I'm listening to you, Quantum. Go ahead.
Yeah. So do you believe, okay, brother. Do you believe the loss will be more a result of, like, let's say, for instance, he has a Dallas type of game? Or do you believe it could be the defense that lets us down in this game?
Hold on, like this motherfucker up. My bad, Quantum. Shout out Fork, man. He said T-Money. Give me my wrench. I got you, baby. Hey, put something in the chat for right now. I'm modding you up. Yeah. Get your wrenches. They $10. You niggas got 10.
Go ahead, Pop.
You know what I'm saying?
Got 10 on it.
Great question. And I'm gonna take you down memory lane.
Carolina Blue. Carolina Blue just hit one. I got to mod him up too. Let's get it, goddamn. Hey,
join the party, everybody.
Join the party.
Join the party.
$10 rent around this motherfucker.
Okay. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We going up big, and y'all, we can clip that big live y'all seen. We right on his ass. I'm telling you.
Marcus,
go ahead.
Marcus sound like Dr. Umar.
T-Money, I want to play a game with everybody on the live today called Trash or Treasure.
Okay.
So let me answer Quantum.
Go ahead, Poppy, and this will be fun. Go ahead, Poppy.
So great question, Quantum. I'm gonna take you down memory lane. The year was 2015. The Carolina Panthers was in the Super Bowl. Hell, King Cam Newton. When we lost, who did you hear everybody blaming? Cam Newton.
Cam, not jumping on the ball.
So at the end of the day, you live or die by your quarterback. When you win, your quarterback get all the praises. And when you
hold on, y'all. Hey, Poppin', I'm sorry, baby. They lighting this bitch up. Shout out Evan.
Boy, you can't apologize for that.
Yeah, let me see what Evan say. He say, Evan, you want your wrench? Put something in the chat, baby. Say T-Money, it was me. Say T-Money, it was me. Matter of fact, just keep it real in the chat. And goddamn it, if it's you, I'm wrenching you up. Go ahead, y'all. Y'all got it. I'm sorry.
You got a good point there, Poppin'. I can't blame you, brother.
So right. when you win, you get all the love as the quarterback. When you lose, you get all the hell.
You got to shoulder the blame.
So
that's right.
At the end of the day, when you have a leader, a franchise quarterback, whether you have one or not, you're going to take all the heat. That's just how it is. That's how it's always been, and that's why we can't make excuses when you have an if guy or it guy.
The adulation goes toward the quarterback.
Listen to this. No. Not only that, Quantum. It goes with the coach as well. The coach gets all the praise and victories. Yeah. He gets all the blame and losses. That's why a coach is going to select his own quarterback. Because he rises or fails with his quarterback.
Right. Because coach wants his own fishing rod. He wants his own fishing rod. He wants his own fishing rod.
Let that sink in.
No,
let that
sink
in for Canales.
That's a very true
statement.
Because look, Red, let me say this to your credit and to your point to Poppin' as well. You guys are both right. I can't deny anything you said. Dave Canales did not get to select his own guy upon taking that job. He was brought in to take over a job that was kind of carryover. That's not his fault. But I do believe that if Bryce gives him any angst or any trepidation in terms of going into this offseason, doesn't believe that that's, and he never said Bryce was going to be his long-term guy. So whoever said it earlier was right again. I believe he will take a quarterback. I don't know when, and I'm not opposed to it. Like I said, I like Will Howard. Cam is nice. Cam Ward is nice. If he's there, and if we do pick that high, hey man, I'm looking at QB1, the office of QB1. If Bryce is that guy, I'll keep Bryce there.
Quano, do you have a saying? Do you have a saying when you
Bryce is that guy? What you mean? If
Uh-oh. Here come Mike.
Out of 2 motherfucking damn years, and we all still want to if? Come on, man.
Mike, we're talking about now. See, we don't make the decisions.
No, we don't.
Brother Michael, and that's the problem. We don't have a cast in the vote. We can't cast a vote into the ballot.
Now as does.
No. But this is a damn channel of opinion. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going.
What are you asking?
Give shit. So
no. You asking my opinion, or you asking me?
As a matter of fact, none of us really have a damn. We don't know what the hell is going to happen, but we all got an opinion. PPP. We all got a motherfucking opinion.
So you want my opinion, or you asking me what I believe the coach will do? Which one is it?
I want your opinion because we don't
my
know.
opinion on Bryce. I like Bryce. That's my. You already know that. I like Bryce.
I like
Bryce.
I like the way you say that, Mike.
I like Bryce because of a whole lot of things. I think he possesses something that our team needs to a degree in terms of, and I know you guys aren't going to agree with this.
That ain't like that's a door.
He got that it factor, right? He got the it factor.
PPP, what's up, baby? I ain't hear from you. What's happening?
What up, PPP? PPP, before you get started, how baby girl doing this morning now? We need a report.
He got us muted.
We've been sending up prayers. Prayers, Demetrius. We need a report.
He'll talk in a minute.
Let me address Mike.
I believe they should hopefully be home now. So
Mike with the golden voice.
Okay.
Let me address Mike with the golden voice right there. Mike.
Hey, y'all hold it down for me. I'm gonna run in here and fix me another peppermint tea. That shit good as a motherfucker. Y'all just
you got your tea money.
Right now. Let me address Mike right quick. Hey, Mike, check it out, Mike. Look, I like Bryce for a multitude of reasons. Not because he's the savior of the franchise. I like a lot of things he brings to the team.
Okay.
No, it ain't the haircut. It ain't the haircut.
It's the way he danced in the end zone.
No, it ain't that either. Okay, my thing is, okay, I just like the way he. No, it ain't the way he smiled, Mike.
It's a Jordan's collection. That's it. It's a Jordan collection.
That ain't no damn football game. And that's, I mean, if Bryce
I think we're going to get there. Okay, let me give this to you from a businessman.
He's not consistent.
Hold up.
Games. He don't show me.
Mike, let me address you, brother. Let me address you properly, my dear brother. I got you. Listen, brother. I'm going to approach this from a business perspective because that's what I do. Okay, I understand business extremely well, better than about a lot of people I know. So here's what I'm going to say. I understand what it takes to build something from nothing. I understand the trajectory. I understand what it takes to construct a formidable enterprise. I get that. I think this is what's called a construction phase. We are going forward in a construction phase. Now, I don't believe in instant success. I believe it's possible, but I don't believe it's always likely. Probable? No. Possible? Yes. Now, Bryce sits in the position of being obligated to give us positivity moving forward in terms of being able to construct around him. I think you can build around the kid. Now, is he that guy on the top of the ladder that's going to give you everything your franchise needs?
No.
Not right now. No, not yet. At least not today. But I believe you can build around him. He has shown promise. He has shown promise to get better. He has the right attitude. He makes the city look good. He makes the team look good. He don't wear a do-rag. I'm sorry, Red. I had to throw that out there. He ain't wearing a do-rag.
Ain't nothing wrong with a do-rag. A lot of us have worn do-rags. I don't see the problem with do-rags.
Not on the national stage. Come on, man.
You just say he makes.
I'm sorry. It's just that's just not a good representation.
Are you saying Bryce ain't a thug?
Now, I say all that to say this. Are there better quarterbacks in this draft? Possibly. If they're available when we pick, would I take one? Yeah. But I'm saying, as it stands right now, I think there's a lot of upside with Bryce. I don't think he's going to. He might not ever be a 5,000-yard passer. He might not ever throw for 50 touchdowns. But I know the ability to build a team around him and get better is there. That I do know. So that's where I'm at with it. Can we win 30,000 games? Probably not. Maybe not. I want to win too. But at the end of the day, I need to get a quarterback in the driver's seat who can put us in the best position now to look good, to be a classic franchise, and to win. That's where I'm at. Mike?
Also, you got to understand, in the NFL, it's in every phase, right? You got special teams, you got defense, and you got offense, right? You got to have a scheme. You got to have an identity that comes with it. You got to have the attitude. And these are people's lives that we're playing with, right? People get hurt. People are nimble. People are dispensable. It's a whole culture, right? So I think if you stick with your coach and you stick with the identity and you stick with it, if he can get to the players, every single players, everybody's going to be on board and you guys can start winning. Everybody starts believing. There's no doubts. And, there's a lot of hopes.
Who's your team?
What y'all really need to improve on is getting that it factor on wide receiver. That's what I
said. Who's your team?
My team is Tampa Bay.
This nigga.
I'm sorry.
He's a Tampa fan. You gotta take in consideration.
I love it when I hear other teams
for the first time, though. For the first time,
winning and come and tell us what we should be doing because
I mean, y'all had Dave Canales. He literally was. Come on now.
I understand that. But you know what's so funny about it? Because you're
wait a minute, Pop. What's your name, man? What's your name, the Tampa Bay fan?
I'm You Wish.
You wish, like make a wish?
Yeah.
You wish. Where the fuck was you at? Where the fuck was you at weeks 4 through 10?
4 through 10. I mean, I just discovered this channel today.
You just discovered that y'all back in first place is what you mean. Yeah, okay.
Red ain't got no chill.
Next person.
Red ain't got no chill.
I'm a busy guy.
Next person.
Red ain't got no chill, man.
We're busy too. We're busy too.
Red ain't got no chill.
None, Quantum.
Red, I deem it funny when I got a Tampa Bay guy come up here who had the coordinator, the same coordinator who's my head coach.
Yeah.
Who took them to the playoffs.
Yeah.
With the same quarterback that was here.
Coach. I like him.
Poppin', I got You Wish. Don't worry about it. We ain't hear shit from You Wish when Kirk Cousins, who's on the bench now, had y'all in a stranglehold. We ain't hear shit from you.
You go back to Atlanta.
Yeah. Hey, and when I heard Kirk Cousins was not playing week 17, I was like, oh, yeah, that's a dub. That's a dub for the Commanders.
Well, damn. You wish.
Okay.
You wish. What a name. Because I wish you was motherfucking with us for the last damn 2 years with this fucking quarterback. so you can have a different opinion than what the fuck you got right now. Because I wish we need to get another motherfucking quarterback.
Mike ain't got no breaks.
Mike ain't got a good quarterback.
Mike ain't got no breaks, boy. Mike ain't got no breaks.
You wish. I wish you would stop lying.
I know you guys got a good quarterback.
Hold on. You can't say that because the stats don't say you a good quarterback when you're ranked 28th.
I see your point, but you have to understand things take time sometimes. Everybody develops different.
Hold on. Let me tell you which. If you had 28 women and the last girl is 28, you still talk about she good?
I mean,
1 through 28.
All right. But she might be hosting though. Popping.
Give us a report. Give us a report, Give us a report, Demetrius. Give us a report.
PPP. Get him, PPP.
We need to handle business first. Give us a report.
Oh, yeah. So she came home. She came home yesterday at about 8:00 at night. So
yes, sir.
Bless God.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Still in a little bit of pain, but she's doing a whole lot better than Monday, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, they get tired of them hospitals, PPP. They get tired of them hospitals, man.
That's beautiful.
I'm very particular how we use words to describe certain things. Good, great, awesome, perfect. You know, there's a difference between beautiful and pretty, right?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So why do we use certain words in the wrong categories? Is what I'm trying to say. That you
Lack
cannot
of,
say
I
good.
mean,
lack of understanding,
Right.
what word are you talking about, Pop?
I'm
So I
saying
mean, they're
good, not great.
confused. But when you say good, when you say good, hold on.
Bryce ain't
When you
gonna be
say
no
good,
franchise motherfucking quarterback. No
when
way.
you say good, there has to be other things to back that up with stats and definitely stats.
Well,
So you can
okay. Do you see stats
when
as
you say
everything you
good.
evaluate, or do you
For,
see things by the way you look at things?
I look at
No,
the
he talking about
whole
quarterback
thing.
stats.
I look at the whole thing because listen. When I go to a steakhouse, right, and I go get a rib,
Here go Pop.
right, the rib I'm gonna
I love
categorize
it.
that as. Hold on. Am I gonna put that in the same category as
Pop, we know you
McDonald's?
went to Sullivan's over the weekend, Pop. It's okay. We know you went to Sullivan's Steakhouse, Pop. We got
Or
it.
Longhorn PPP
Roll
on
with me.
Longhorn.
Roll with it.
He's
Roll
still
with me.
tasting it.
PPP.
Hey, I'm gonna
PPP.
use your example as a perfect reason.
Listen.
So, do
Let
you
me
go
finish
by
it
the
first. Let me
reviews?
finish it first.
You go by the reviews, or
Hold on.
you
Let
go
me
by
finish
how
it
it
first.
looks?
Let me finish it first. If I go to Sullivan's, right, and go get a rack of ribs, and I'm like, this is good. And then I go to McDonald's and get a McRib. Am I gonna compare them both as
Man,
good
I'll
to each
punch you in your
other?
throat.
I
You
hope
do that.
not. I
Thank
Oh
you.
hope
my
not.
God.
I know
You
that's
said
right,
Pop,
stats.
that's
PPP.
insult
Thank
to
you.
You
ribs.
said
Now y'all
stats,
get
so
it.
you got to
That's
go by
insult
the
to
I
ribs
reviews.
on
knew
a
y'all would get it.
worldwide scale. Come on, Pop.
I knew y'all would get
Yeah.
it.
It's a crazy scale. I ain't gonna lie. Now,
So use your
Hey,
words
Pop.
accordingly when we're talking about good, great, and all
well,
that. Come on.
Hey, I'm not
okay.
even a Panthers fan. I even
Can
know
I
this shit. Come on
can
now.
I say this
Look at
real
your
quick?
last word.
Can I say this real quick if
You know how
possible?
many
Because I
times you
know
try to sack this guy, he got away? That's crazy.
if I could, T Money, can I say this? And
We've been
I'm
doing that to y'all for years. Y'all couldn't sack Cam Newton. So try again.
Well, it was 5 times he didn't get away.
Man, all I want is a fucking quarterback, a running back, and a wide receiver. The
I
rest of
want to hear what
that
PPP
shit
got
can
to
go
say.
with defense.
yeah, I was just
I want to
waiting
hear
for
my
the
good
stuff.
brother PPP.
Go ahead, people.
Oh, my
Well,
I'm
bad.
done.
I
Put
just want
my
to
grill up.
I just want to say this. The past 3 days I've been cooking up some stuff. Probably better than Sullivan's. And I just want to say
Oh,
this.
shit.
And screenshot it then. Let me see. I
Hey
want to see
hey
your hands in the pot, not your
hey
wife's,
hey
not your
yo.
girlfriend. I want to see your hands in the
Hey,
pot.
listen, and let me tell you, man, I can burn a little bit now. Yeah, I can burn a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Now,
Sure.
when I'm evaluating, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing about evaluations, right? Any evaluation has to be met with the same level of criteria. Meaning, if I'm going to judge something, I have to judge it across the board in the same capacity in which I'm judging other things. So if I'm looking at Bryce Young's year this year, I can't judge him on a scale of 17 games. He ain't played 17 games. That's first and foremost. Secondarily, I have to judge him based on what I've seen plus stats. That's why I'm so glad. I wish or you wish, no disrespect, but I didn't catch which one it was. So just inform me which one it is. That's why
That's
I'm
not
glad
you
that
wish.
you wish. That's why I'm glad he said, "Are you going based off of stats only, or are you going based off of what you see?" Because if you go off both of those aspects, which you should, I think that that's the more appropriate thing to do. You'll see that there's a stark difference. And I don't care if you're an analytics guy, I don't care if you are a statistician, I don't care if you put your eyeballs on the glass when you're looking at the screen. You're going to see a stark difference from Bryce Young week 1, week 2 to what you see in Bryce Young right now.
PPP. I
Yep.
get that.
There's a
I
stark difference,
understand that.
brother. No
I
question.
understand that. That's not my
And
argument with
and
y'all
and
guys.
just to
That's
add,
not my
before you
argument. Hold
continue,
on, you
I'm
wish.
sorry. Before you continue, just to add, look at Sam Darnold. How many years he's actually been so bad, and then this year he's just outshining a lot of people. But go ahead.
Okay, right
But
now. Right now.
hold on,
Stop, stop, stop.
hold
Right
on.
now.
You
Right
wish,
Hey,
now.
I
you wish,
appreciate y'all boys for
you wish,
holding it down for me. I
Right now.
you
appreciate
wish,
that. Hey,
you
PP,
wish.
man, shout out to you, family. Glad your
Yeah.
daughter doing good, man. Listen, you ain't
Thank you,
gotta
man.
ask me to go,
The,
baby. You can just go.
Hey, I feel you, baby. I feel
PPP.
you,
Go.
baby.
That's not my PPP. That's not my problem. That he's getting better. That's not my problem at all. I am not arguing with anybody about Bryce Young getting better. My son is getting better at walking. Hooray. All right, great. He's doing better with his steps. All right. But that's totally different from my argument. My argument is he good. We need good. No, you are
He's got a lot of
fucking Tampa
potential.
Bay fan.
He
Look
really
at all
does.
that.
Well-
This motherfucker gonna sit there and talk about Bryce's
Well,
fucking.
real,
Hey, Mike,
Hey, look,
quick,
I'll tell you one thing. I'm an
Mike ain't got
actual
no breaks,
football fan before I'm
Mike
a
ain't got
Bucks
no
fan.
breaks.
Just to
Well-
keep
well-
it real.
well, real quick, over to you, Poppin. Now,
Yes, sir.
I've heard you guys say, why are we praising him? He's only doing the same stuff any other quarterback is doing.
Thank
So
you.
is that so?
Hell
So
no.
so is
That's
that
right, PPP.
no? Mike,
Yeah,
Mike,
hit him on
Mike,
one hand
hold on.
and then you kill him on the other. That's
Exactly,
what he's saying.
Mike. Listen to me, Mike. And I know you've heard this. He's not doing anything better, i.e. the Chiefs game, i.e. the Bucks game, the first Bucks game, i.e. the Eagles game. He's not doing nothing no different than what any other average quarterback is doing. Why are you glorifying it?
See,
I'm not going to find
PPP finna.
PPP, you
I'm
mentioned
not
another
going
thing.
to
Put Will
PPP,
Levis with Bryce Young for this year?
You know
Hey,
you messed
fellas,
up. You know you
PPP
messed up,
finna
right?
make a lot of y'all mad in a minute. See, I know what he doing. I'm gonna let him warm y'all up.
Hey,
Right
PPP,
quick.
I'm
Man,
right
you
by
want
the
to talk
side.
about an average
I'm
quarterback?
right in your I'm right in your other pocket.
PPP, you said
right beside
average.
you.
Yeah.
No,
I
you're
don't
not,
want- I
Quantum.
don't
You,
want
Quantum, you're all the way behind.
No, I'm beside him.
Behind.
Hell
Talking
no.
about
I'm
a damn
beside him.
defensive end.
If you're a
I'm gonna let
Panthers
y'all
fan,
get
you
it out.
gotta have optimism.
What's going on,
Come
T-Money?
on, man.
What's going on,
That would
everybody?
be good. Hey, y'all, hold on. We got a full
What
house.
the hell are you talking
We
about?
got a full house.
Bryce
I
is
don't
not
want
that
hey, listen,
bad.
if
T-Money,
you want-
I rotate out, T-Money.
No,
I rotate
no,
out.
Red, Nick, stay in here. That ain't what I'm about to say. I don't want to hear nobody in this motherfucker bag down, get quiet. If somebody say something out the way, jump on his ass. Hey,
That's what
right.
I'm doing right now.
Hey, hold on. I got a question for my man PPP and my man Quantum. Like I asked him the other day.
What's up,
Are
Be
y'all gonna put
Good?
your house on Bryce next year? Are y'all gonna put y'all house on Bryce back in
hey,
that
be
Premier
good.
League next year?
I'll say this. I'll
Hey,
say this. Be good.
I'm gonna let y'all rip each other apart. Rent is on sale, $10.
See, my motherfucking ass listen.
We going up over this motherfucker. Y'all better
That's
than
right.
get your rent.
Yeah.
You can.
My
I rather see
Congratulations,
y'all.
man. I'm
Quantum
through.
and PPP.
Money out
Ask
there.
that- Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all that question again.
Yes,
Are y'all
sir.
gonna put the house on Bryce Young being approved next year? Is he gonna be that guy? Are y'all gonna put y'all house down on Bryce?
Motherfucking loser. Ain't
Well,
y'all
be
tired of
good.
losing? I'm tired of motherfucking losing. And I'm tired of goddamn excuses. Before this
I mean, I can see
Mike,
your pain. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, Mike. Mike. Before I go to you, Mike, let me answer B Good's question, and then I'm gonna come to you because I think it's time. I think it's time for me and you to have a conversation. But
Sound like an isolation team, money.
I really
That's
think
it. I told y'all, start the show on the line right now.
Let's answer be good first, though. Let's answer be good, though. Go ahead, PPP.
Start the show on the line right now. That certificate is on the line, so you better speak up. Go ahead. Let's get it.
Let's go.
All right, so
They got to challenge me for that.
So be good. To answer your question, there is already a level of, I guess you could say, skin in the game for Bryce Young. If you're asking me about next year, I've already conceded the point that I'm like, Bryce Young is going to be number one. I'm going to go behind him, as long as the play is good. And I think that that's what we've all been doing, coming in from this offseason to right now. He played bad. He got to be benched. He played good. All right, let's see it next week. All right, let's see. Okay, he's doing this.
You didn't answer my question, PPP.
That ain't
I
what
said, would you put your house on it when it comes to
Yeah. That's why I said at the beginning, there's a level of skin in the game already.
No, I'm just saying, it's just a simple yes or no. You believe in him. You believe it. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Would you put your house down on Bryce?
I would put my house down on Bryce with one caveat. Yes, I would. But
I don't want to hear no caveats. Would you do it or you not? Usually you are or you're not.
No. Well, let me do this. Let me add something to it. Yes, I would. But also, I do want to have a suitable backup plan. Okay, so that's anybody. I want a suitable
Let me
backup
ask y'all
plan.
this in the chat. Since Quantum throwing caveat, would you have a backup plan for Joe Burrow? Like, because I know y'all was talking about that.
Yeah, you still gotta have a backup plan. Would you just say he might get hurt? Yeah, he might get hurt. Still gotta have a backup plan.
No, I'm just saying, just running your franchise, one.
Yeah, I will still have a backup for Joe Burrow.
Okay,
because
your thing. I know if I got Joe Burrow, I got my guy. But remember this. I will remember it. PPP.
Shout out to the 101 that's in here. I got Be Good. I'm putting PPP in there. Who else want to be in the star of the show right quick?
Yeah,
all I know is we need a motherfucking quarterback.
Let's get it then. I'm about to make it.
This motherfucker ain't no damn dog.
Hey, Mike.
Look, if we die,
go ahead.
Hey, Red, you want the face back?
Hey, Mike, I already closed my mic earlier. Go ahead.
On me 2 times. You ain't finna cheat on
Hey,
me
Mike.
2 times.
I'm not in it. I'm not in it, Red. I'm not in it, Red.
Hey, I already closed my mic earlier, but go ahead.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
I closed my mic earlier.
Mike. Hold on, Mike. I want to have a conversation with you, Mike, real quick, because I hear you on a lot of podcasts, and listen, I respect your opinion. I just want to ask you a couple questions, man. If that's cool. Is that cool with you?
You can ask, and then let me answer.
Okay, that's cool. I just want you to be very, very honest in your answers, please. So when you say,
I'm gonna give you all honesty. I'm straight the fuck up.
Okay, well that's good. I don't want you bend over. So my first question is, how many yards has Bryce Young passed for since being back in the Denver game to now? Do you have that number?
No, I don't have that number, but I know it ain't no 2,000.
Well, sir, it is. Well, yes, sir, it is. Okay, that's my first question. My second question is this. The last drive in the Eagles game, you said Bryce Young doesn't have that dog in him. How many run plays did we commit to in that last drive where Leggett actually dropped the ball? And you can take your time with that one.
Well, you see,
don't give him a walker, PPP. Don't give him no walker. Now.
Wait, hold on. Did I didn't hear a number, Mike. I didn't hear a number.
What number do you want?
Well, I want you to tell me how many run plays did we commit to in that last drive in the Eagles game, because you just made a statement saying Bryce Young doesn't have that dog, and if you remember, that drive started on the 2-yard line. It actually was at the half-yard line with him in the end zone. So my question to you is, if you're saying he doesn't have that quote-unquote dog in him, hold on. You can't answer a question, Mike, while talking.
I'm falling and I can't get up.
Hold on, Mike. Mike, you don't know the question, Mike. You don't know the question. What's the question, Mike?
You asked me how many damn times have we run the motherfucking damn ball, and then you gonna throw me in some motherfucking damn how many passes damn Leggett fucking drop.
No, sir. That's not the question, Mike. Mike, that's not the question.
You are basing your question off of one fucking game, and I've been watching.
Mike, I'm asking you a specific question. How many run plays did we commit to in that last drive when Bryce Young and the offense started on the half-yard line?
Just say 0, Mike.
Yeah, man. He asked me how many times we ran that motherfucker.
Poll in the chat, goddammit. Let's get it.
I'm in it.
How many run plays did we commit to, Mike?
Just say 0, Mike.
You had to commit to
I'm falling and I can't get up.
No, don't nobody help him. Mike, how many did we commit to, Mike?
I'll say 7.
Oh shit.
Next question. You're wrong. Next question.
0.
See, listen, Mike, I'm doing this.
Hey, shout out to Fishbug.
Mike, I'm doing this. I'm doing this to show
Happy New Year to you,
cannot
family.
come on platforms and just scream and yell about what you feel if you ain't got stats behind it. If you don't know what really happened in games.
Hold on, 336.
No, this is PPP.
Well, goddamn it, PPP. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, 336. PPP.
Yes, sir.
Now I know damn well that all you do is look at fucking goddamn stats. But what's wrong with your goddamn eyes? What's wrong with your eyes?
Okay. You said what's wrong with my eyes, right?
Mike.
Mike. Mike.
I'm a football player. I know a football player when I see one. I don't give a fuck about how many damn yards this motherfucker got.
That wasn't the question, Mike. That's not what
that wasn't the question.
That wasn't the question, Mike.
That wasn't the question.
I understand that. But tell me what the fuck
Mike,
you
easy
work.
Hey,
okay,
40%, Mike. 40% is tied. Quantum, you in it too?
Mike is easy work, man. Mike is easy work, bro.
Mike, listen, Mike.
Y'all ain't in the jumping though.
You don't know what you see, Mike. Hold on, Mike. You don't know what you see because I didn't have to use stats to see that they didn't run the ball not one time in that last drive. Yet you out your own mouth said that he doesn't have that dog in him. Now that whole last drive in the Eagles game, Bryce Young threw the ball the entire drive to put us in the position to win the game if Leggett don't drop the ball. So listen, all I'm saying is this: you're throwing out stuff saying he's not a dog, he's not this, he's not capable, and you just told hold on, you just told me use my eyes. You just told me use my eyes, didn't you, Mike? I'm using my eyes. I don't need stats to see that we ain't run the ball, Mike. I don't need stats.
One game, goddamn 24 goddamn games. This motherfucker.
Mike, that ain't even just one game.
Mike, you couldn't answer none of my questions, Mike.
I got a question for you, PPP. From last year is that damn Green Bay game.
Hey, Mike.
T-Money, watch this.
Hey, Mike, it's okay, man. It's okay, Mike. Just bow down, Mike. It's cool, man. It's cool.
You lost, Mike. PPP. I got a question for you.
You bet not, Mike. You bet not. I'm the towel bag now.
PPP.
The PPP. Only top, goddammit.
Hey, PPP.
Hey, T-Money. Throw the towel.
PPP. Let me ask you a question.
They say Mike winning though.
No way.
If that motherfucker behind 14 points, he can't come back and
win. Mike,
PPP, man, PPP.
Mike, I asked you two specific questions. You didn't know the answers to it. It's okay, man. It's okay, Mike. It's okay, Mike. It's okay, Mike. It's all right. It's all right.
Throw the towel, Mike.
I'm gonna stop before you pass out, Mike.
Niggas get it off.
I'm gonna stop before you pass out, Mike.
Hey, Mike, I got one thing to say.
No, y'all keep going. Hold on. Let the niggas keep going. Go ahead, Quantum. You in it?
I got one thing to say, Mike, man. Mike, I got one thing to say to you. I won, but I didn't beat him.
Oh my
Hell no, Mike. Y'all ain't winning, son.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you, PPP.
Come on, Mike. Mike, that's a terrible argument, man. Your numbers are all obscure. You're very obscure, Mike. You're not operating in reality, and you're failing to answer the question. No, we're not jumping. We're just telling you.
I just said a 3-minute timer. You niggas get it off right quick, and then we gonna
Mike came in attacking me. So he came in saying something to me, asking me about all this and all that. So now I'm just saying, based on the numbers, your numbers are off. We didn't run the ball at all that last drive.
Hey, Mike, you better cut him off.
You better cut him off, sometimes, and you're absolutely incorrect.
PPP.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
PPP. Bring it home, baby. Bring it home.
Incorrect, Mike.
Oh, hey, man. Hold on. In order for me to do that, Mike got to go on mute.
Baby, shoot.
That motherfucker won one more game.
Hey, Mike, just because you loud don't mean you right, Mike. That's first and foremost, okay?
Absolutely.
Just because you loud don't mean you right. Just because you loud don't mean you right. And here's the thing about it. Take emotions out. That's how I debate. When I debate, I take all emotions out. I'm not screaming at the top of my lungs, when I'm trying to make a point. That's what you're doing. And you don't know your numbers. So your point is as valid as a fan in the 500 section, my boy.
You got a minute
I'm talking to a guy that got his own motherfucking channel. That all he does is looks at motherfucking stats. I ain't got no channel.
Yeah. and that's bad. And that's bad.
Hey, PPP, you do get emotional about Bryce, though. That's the dog.
Hey, y'all niggas vote, man.
Hey, Mike, you don't need a toe when this is all done, brother. He got to tow you into the shop.
You are on his motherfucking dick.
Mike.
Mike, you a different kind of dog, man.
Mike, they got to tow you to the shop, brother, when he done with you. Go up to the shop, call him a tow truck.
Hey man, I'm done. Hey, I'm going on
Mike,
man.
you
I'm
a
going
different
on
kind of dog, man.
Mike going in.
No,
Mike a tow
it's
truck, man.
shit off. Y'all got 52 seconds
Call
left.
Mike a tow truck. Call him a tow truck.
One question.
Hey
Mike
man,
going in.
hey man,
Mike
listen,
winning the poll though.
I ain't gotta drop. Hey,
Throw
listen,
Mike to the shop,
I ain't
man.
gotta
He's
drop
broken
no
down. He's broken
insults.
down.
I ain't gotta drop no insults like that to get my point
Call him a
across.
tow, Red.
No, it is what it is, baby.
Call him a tow truck, Red.
It is what it is, Mike. It's cool,
It's
baby.
close.
I know.
It's close.
Hey, Mike.
PvP and Mike. It's close between y'all.
Hey, Mike. I just know where you at, Mike. Mike, it's cool, Mike. It's all right.
Call him a tow truck.
Mike, I just know where you at, Mike. It's all good, baby. It's cool, man. It's cool, man. So looking at stats is wrong, is what you saying. Looking at stats is wrong. Yeah.
Hey, Mike a different kind of dog now.
Call him a tow truck, man. Call him a tow truck.
Mike a different kind of dog.
Hey, everybody, hold on. Hey, everybody, hold on.
Hold on. We got the poll results.
Got the poll results. Let's see. Everybody see. Hold on. Mike Addison, you are the winner of the star of the show.
Got here, man. No way.
PPP and 15%. He started getting on y'all top though.
Hey, he started
Quantum,
screaming.
that's what the people voted, Quantum. That's what the people voted.
Red, you know better than that.
Well,
Hey,
you know,
man.
I know. That's
Red,
why I
those
said it ain't in it.
Man, look, man, that's bull crap. Look, he ain't saying anything.
I ain't never seen nobody go against.
I gotta ask you one question,
He didn't say
PvP.
anything.
Because Mike said
still
that
going
all
to
you
court.
do is be on your channel looking at stats.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So
That's insane, man.
you told us how many times on that last drive against Philly that we did not commit to the ball and running.
Yeah.
How many times has Bryce put us in a position to lose the game? And I'm gonna take my question off air. I'm gonna just listen.
Okay, how many times has Bryce Young placed us in a position to lose the game? Now, are you asking me from both years or just from this year?
Man, I hate to cut y'all off for real. But hey, I got to do this. Goddamn star of the show, Michael Addison. I don't know how to say your last name. Big Mike, best point of view versus PPP. Bang that nigga down in the corner and smack him on his ass. No Diddy around this motherfucker.
You got to redeem yourself, PPP.
Big Mike,
You got to redeem
Big Mike,
yourself,
your
PPP.
name. Yep, Big Mike. Hey, PPP, you almost had that motherfucker, bro.
Hey, listen,
Mike
listen. Hey, T-Money, let me tell you something, man. I ain't doing that to try to get the crowd vote. I done did my damage. I already know what Mike's stand at, so I'm good, baby.
Mike, let me explain something, y'all. Let me explain something right quick. Hey, Mike. Hear me out.
He's still mad. Look, it's okay, sir.
Hey, Mike.
It's
Mike,
okay,
here's
sir.
T-Money out real quick. I'm going to let you right back to it. Yo, Mike. Hey, with this, hold on. Hey, Mike, can you hear T-Money?
Mike still fired up.
Mike, can you hear me?
I just want to get rid of this motherfucker.
Hey, Mike, can you hear me? Hey, Mike, can you hear me? All right, look, man. With this certificate, if you look at the left-hand corner at the top up here, let me hide this shit. Right here at the left hand, let me get 336 ass out the way. He been lost. You know what I'm saying? Some weeks ago.
Look at him.
If you look at the left-hand corner, your name will be right there. You know what I'm saying? If you hold that star of the show for the entire week, it's a cash prize of $30. I know that might not be much. They got them in this gas, some food or something. Red Storm almost came close to holding it.
336. Me and you, we gonna file a class action lawsuit against T-Money and these rigged elections he got going on. We gonna file
but if you hot back up this motherfucker and put it on the line, it's gone. Yeah, y'all can
make a judge, Red. Make sure
Yeah. No foreign judges. American born and bred only. That's it.
Hey, T-Money. Can you pull up J2 Serious 42 comment? I think it's interesting.
Let me see.
He said PvP. He said PvP. He said I think he tried to say rely. PvP on relate to stats when I don't know what it could have been his computer or whatever. But I don't think it's a convenience when you're marrying two things together, i.e. the eye test that Mike says I don't do, and also with stats that any NFL analyst that you listen to who's prominent on TV uses. Whenever Stephen A. Smith or whenever Shannon Sharp or whenever Dan Orlovsky, any of them boys, whenever they start their argument, they always run down the stat line. So I know stats is something that many people don't like, but unfortunately, it's there for a reason. So it's not a convenience, my brother. It's actually how we do this sector. We go by stats. Okay, so
that's a fact, PPP.
How would y'all boys rate today's show though?
All right, well, statistically wise, Bryce always in the discussion, man.
All right, 1 to 10. What y'all rating this show
what
today?
has Bryce done statistically to have him in the discussion?
T-Money, it's always a 10, baby. It's always a 10.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate that, family. I appreciate that, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look here, though.
People lie, numbers don't lie.
That's a fact.
What's up,
That's
Mike?
a fact you wish. That's a fact you wish.
What I'm saying is, man, I get it with the stats and shit, man.
Okay.
But regardless how good his stats is, regardless how good he might be better than this player or that motherfucking player, this motherfucker's not winning.
There you go, Mike.
Mike.
There you go, Mike.
Mike,
Collective effort, Mike. Let's do this.
Mike. Hey, Mike, real quick, Mike. Hey, Mike, real quick. Let me ask you a question. Did Bryce do enough? And I'm gonna ask you about 3 games. Did Bryce do enough in the in the Chiefs, the Bucks, and the Eagles game to win that game?
He did enough, but then you dependent on somebody else who help your motherfucking ass in your damn chance of doing a motherfucking enough.
God dang, man.
Doing enough is like saying the glass is half motherfucking full or half.
Oh shit!
Hold up. PPP got cut
Did you
off.
drink all of your motherfucking damn juice, or did you drink half of? You know what I'm saying?
Mike, listen, Mike, check it out. You're saying, okay, so if you're saying he did enough, despite the fact of the poor performance of those defensive drives that put those guys in position to win, are you saying that Bryce didn't do enough to win those games?
No, he didn't.
Hey, Quantum getting loud. He meant that.
Are you serious?
I ain't never heard Quantum.
You kidding me, man?
Oh no,
Mike,
he did not do it.
That dude did enough to win those games because does Bryce play special teams?
Hey, Quantum, I want to ask you a question, Quantum. Did you watch the Falcons and the Commanders on Sunday night?
I saw a little bit of it. Yeah.
Okay, did Michael Penix do enough to win that game?
Yes, sir. I think he did.
Yes, he did.
Okay,
he did what he was supposed to do.
But what's his record though, PPP?
His record. You guys won that. You guys won that.
1-0, right?
Won the Giants and lost to 1-1. So I get that argument, and I know what you're saying. On the individual level, you can only hold that player accountable for how many missed tackles he had, how many tackles he hit on, how many balls he dropped. I agree. I'm not arguing that. But wins and losses, although they're not a quarterback stat, the quarterback gets credited for them along with the head coach. So at the end of the day, however they have to do it by any means, and I agree with y'all, a quarterback is not going to go out there and play on defense to assure that a Hail Mary at the end of the game gets knocked down.
Yeah. Hey, so Red, I want to do something with the Panthers.
Sure wish Bryce Young would have tackled Patrick Mahomes.
Quantum, PPP, all the Panther fans. I want to share one moment with y'all right quick.
What's up,
give
man?
me 2 minutes, man. Just 2 minutes.
He got to reminisce, y'all. He got to reminisce. Back down memory lane.
NFL draft, the Carolina Panthers select Cam Newton.
Oh, Cam.
Y'all gonna have to move on from this.
No, they won't. They won't. You just have to let them have it. You have to let them have it.
Peyton Manning, a quarterback, has gone first overall in the NFL.
Low key, that feels pretty good, don't you, Mike?
Will the result be similar to Peyton Manning, which has been pretty darn good? Will the result be something else? There have been number ones that have been pretty darn bad.
There has been number ones that have been pretty darn bad, but tell me, y'all, this don't feel good.
It feels
Like,
very
like,
I
right.
mean, to be honest with you,
I ain't
T
gonna
Money,
lie.
I'm so numb to that right now because it's been so long. You know what I mean? Like I'm past it now, man. It was good when he came back.
PPP.
That second
I do
stint,
not
but
bring up. I do not bring up Mike Vick and Matt Ryan because that ain't where my team at no more. I just don't do that, man. But
hold on.
I ain't mad with nobody for saying that how they playing though.
I got one thing to say.
Explain something, y'all. Y'all not seeing or hearing what I'm doing.
I know what you're doing.
What you doing, baby?
After Sunday, if everything goes
camward.
correct,
no sir, it ain't happening.
No, Red, you don't want it to happen. For one, you a Falcons fan. You best stay safe. You best stay in the little bunker that you in. But listen,
T-Money, Cam Ward ain't gonna be what you think he's gonna be in the NFL. T-Money,
I thought it was only Panthers on here. I didn't know there was a Falcons fan.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
If it was Panthers fans only, what the fuck you doing here? Hey, listen, you better watch out now, bro. You better watch out now. You really don't want no smoke. You really don't want no smoke. You really don't want no smoke. You don't, PPP, he don't want no smoke. PPP, I ain't gonna hold back on his Tampa Bay sucking their ass. You better believe that. You better believe that.
Hey, can I say this? I mean,
come on now.
Can I say this? I mean, I miss some of the part with Quantum and PPP. It's no such thing doing enough if you lose the game, bro. I don't care if you had the best game in the world. Either you win or you lose.
Be good. I sure wish that Bryce would have tackled Patrick Mahomes and Baker Mayfield on those long scrambles. I really wish he would have did that.
Quantum is no such thing. You know that.
I really wish he would have.
You in a close fight, there's always something in your mind. Say, I could have did more to win that fight. If you lose, you lose. That's how it goes.
But the difference between the two sports though, be good, is when you fight, it's not a team sport. It's you versus someone else.
You versus you.
Hey,
but what's that got to do? Are we gonna sit there and
you lose, the whole team lose?
Fellas,
you lose, and it comes down to it.
Fellas, this shit not feel good though. Just what I'm doing is y'all not seeing it. When he come up and he said with the 2011 pick in the draft, oh cow, you feel me?
If me and you were best boys and we were sitting around drinking, you know what I'll tell you? I say T-Money, let her go, man. Let her go.
Let her go. Let her walk away.
Let her go.
You know what I tell you, Red.
Let her
You know
go.
what I tell you, Red. Pull me another shot, goddamn it. Let's get to it.
So T-Money, I got a question. T-Money. T-Money. So should Bryce Young had a full my guy, my guy, the coach in Pittsburgh?
Say pull me another shot.
Mike Tomlin, should he put his right leg out there?
When Patrick Mahomes was scrambling, should he have done that? I got that would have helped, right?
Hey, I don't know.
I know how to stop it. Yeah, I know how to stop it.
T-Money gonna say this. If we end up with his number 2 pick, you can kiss baby boss Bryce. Bye-bye. And look, with that being said, ain't nobody else hit that cash out. Ain't nobody else ain't done nothing around this motherfucker.
Good show, T-Money.
Yeah. I love all of y'all. Red, Quantum. Red Man Boy, you wish. Thank you for pulling up, my guys, and PPP, and be good.
Of course.
I appreciate all y'all for pulling up. Mike Addison, get your last little words off, man. Let's hear it. You won the show today. You want to start it, so let's hear it.
For all y'all Bryce loving fans, PPP. 336. Y'all gonna see this on Sunday because since Bryce is all this and since he's all that, he's gonna do it with no running back. A half a motherfucking wide receiver, offensive damn line. Hey man, now
and that's his fault, right?
No, that's his fault. Now it's his time to motherfucking shine. Shine, motherfucker pie. All right, that goddamn pie, buddy.
Hey, Mike.
Because now he's doing it with nothing. We gave him everything. He didn't do everything. We gave him
Mike. What number one wide receiver? Mike, what? Hold on, Mike. Hold on. I'm sorry, T-Money. Mike, what number one wide receiver did Bryce Young have last year? Please tell me.
What you mean? What?
And here we go with this. Look. Hold on. Y'all got to hold on to that, but I will say this for y'all get off here.
I'm about to lock him up, T-Money. I'm about to put him in the baby seat.
I'm the new PPP. I'm the news. Hold on, Mike. Let me get it, Mike. I'm the news reporter. I'm at Choke Top, Quantum Top. I got the damn mic to your mouth like Mike Epps and All About the Benjamins. Reporting live. 5:30.
T-Money a fool.
Let's hear it, motherfucker. Bryce gone. And Bryce ass is up out of here, goddammit. Hey, we get that number 2 pick. He is gone.
All right. That number two pick, T-Money, is going to give us more picks. They're going to trade down. Watch what I say.
Yeah, I agree.
We win on Sunday for no goddamn apparent reason.
Yeah, right, T-Money.
That's what it is. But listen, let the Falcons go ahead and have a chance to dance in the playoffs with that rookie QB who's looking.
We ain't going to no playoffs. We ain't going to. T-Money, last thing, we ain't going to no playoffs. But you know what I like? And this is what I wanted to say earlier, and I'm going to be real quick with this. So especially since You Wish is in here. You Wish, don't disappear. And don't come around just when y'all at the top of the division. Show your face more often than that. But this is what I want to say. I don't like the way the schedule makers set this up. That all four of our teams will be playing against each other. It'll give us a good look at what we can sort of anticipate as we go into the off season for next year.
And
I like that.
And Carolina get a camward and be on top of the division his rookie year. And with that being said, God damn it, spread your wings and fly high, Bryce. You'll be with the Raiders.
Bryce Mike Tomlin, Young. Bryce Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, quantum. Number 2, baby. Number 2. Hey, y'all, we gonna get the hell up out of here, man. Look, I love all y'all.
Good show, T-Money. Good show, brother.
Big live. Big numbers. Yes, sir. I appreciate all the support, man. Hey, look, shout out to all y'all boys, man. Take it easy.
All right, y'all. Enjoy Cancun, y'all. Enjoy Cancun.
Bryce will be enjoying it. We'll be over here covering his fuck ups. But let me say this, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all can go ahead and exit out if y'all want to. Y'all know my slogan. Come on, man. Keep it real with me. You gotta keep it real with me. Cause T gonna keep it real with you. But one thing before we leave. 2 cams in a Carolina Panthers uniform will be crazy work. What you think about that? Huh? Number 2. Y'all can't fuck with the draft stock. Y'all can't fuck with the draft stock. Hey, come on, Carolina Panthers. Hey, let's go get this L. Come Sunday. Hey, chat. Peace out.